Here we go.
Welcome to the third episode, actually, of the second chapter of our campaign. Mm-hmm. We are a bunch of average people playing a chaotic and awesome game. We didn't have Insight Check this week, but we did release our latest episode of Air D&D. What's that, you ask? What's Air D&D? Okay, Air D&D is our podcast where we discuss all things D&D with a revolving door of guests and talk tips and tricks for DMs and players. So any level of experience, you can just come in and get some D&D.
So it's like D&D that travels through the air. It's waves into your eardrums.
Yeah, I'd say D&D on the air, if you will.
Awesome.
So
if you will. So beyond that, yeah, you can find it anywhere that you find your podcasts. So just go on and check it out. It's really good. Do yourself a favor. Do us a favor. And if you like it, leave a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast. Okay. Oh, and new episodes are available every Thursday. I forgot to mention that. Additionally, we just opened our Discord to the public so that you guys can come and talk to us and stuff. Discuss all things D&D, all things Shadows of Zethris, all things Chaos Conductors, whatever you want. Just it's open now. You can find the link on our social media, or if you just go to chaosconductors.com, it'll be in the Discord section, right?
Air D&D Lounge.
Yep.
Is what it's called.
Cool.
I might have to parentheses, but yeah. Air
Discord.
D&D Lounge.
Yeah.
Cool. So see Air D&D Lounge, you know what it is. You know what it is. Am I missing anything? Does anyone else have anything?
So the sky's still
we
blue.
have 2 sponsors.
Sponsors, yep.
Sponsors.
And
Plug 'em.
And future of Insight Check.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be pausing for a bit. Yeah.
Fair.
Yep.
Anyone want to mention our sponsors?
Say my name.
Do it!
What's up? What's up?
I mean, plug me.
Okay, fine.
I don't mean I'll plug me.
All right. Our sponsors. First, we have Dungeon Depths, which is a D&D apparel store that specializes in clothing, D&D items and goods that you can find, and they are located at
DungeonDepths.store or DungeonDepths.net.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Etsy site, but DungeonDepths.store is better.
And you can also find our merchandise there.
And you can
That
also
you can.
you can also find them from our website if you click on merch.
Yes, you can. And therefore,
So many
you can find it
ways.
from any of our social media.
So many ways. Yes, Dungeon Depths is great. Okay, and our second sponsor, Ambient Realms. They specialize in ambient tabletop RPG sounds and sound effects, and I use it for like a lot of my sounds and things that I have here. So I definitely recommend them, and you can find them at ambientrealms.com. Cool. And does anyone want to share the future of Insight Check? Anyone?
Yeah, it's going to be going on hiatus for a little while. just so you guys know, we're going to be focusing on some other projects and sort of just improving the stream in general. So we will not be streaming on Wednesdays for the next little while, and we'll let you know when that changes.
It's not you, it's us.
Exactly.
Hopefully it'll give us some time to make what we're doing here even better.
We were on a break.
It'll definitely give us that opportunity, and it'll result in better things coming to you from us.
Yeah.
Cool. Then, I believe
You can still ask us questions in our Discord though, and we will do our best to answer them.
That's true. It's going to
Fair.
be like a constant insight check in
Fair.
the Discord.
There you go.
We might make an insight check channel or something.
There already
There
is
is one.
Delicious.
Yeah, boys.
Delicious.
Yep.
Boom.
who
questions.
cast Foresight?
Not loot.
It wasn't me.
Someone had a successful insight.
But
Yes. All right. Are we ready?
Always.
Then put your immersion caps on. You are now your character, and welcome to the world of Zethris, the 3rd episode. See, the last episode of Shadows of Zethris, you continued your conversation with Keon. And Keon, the mysterious purple-haired informant, you learned a couple of things from. After you ventured towards the castle because you wanted to speak with the queen and kind of air your grievances and collect on whatever was owed for the service that you just did on behalf of her. This is a very interesting conversation, and a lot of stuff happened. So if you missed that, you might want to go back to episode 2 and rewatch that. After speaking with the queen, Virian, you visited your father's grave, and then you all met up and decided it's time for a drink after that tough conversation, series of tough conversations. So, you guys are now in the Stone Soul Court, in that forest area still, and you've now started to walk towards Eggs and Kegs. And the floor is yours. So I would say at this point, you guys are all kind of just walking about.
Good team, boys.
It is currently, I'd say about 12:10.
Midday or midnight?
Midday.
Okay.
Midday. So
Perfect time to get smashed.
a bit past noon.
Yep.
So if you guys would like to say anything or do anything before you get there, you can. It is a long walk, as you know. It's a very, very big city, the largest city. It's like metropolis. So it will take a while to walk there.
So, Samiko, you mentioned the other day that you could throw your voice and make loud noises, correct?
Yeah.
Can you throw other people's voices or just your own? I have an idea.
I really don't know.
Hmm.
I think I've only tried to use it once.
Well, so, guys, I have an idea. So we did just finish a grand adventure, and a lot of things have happened. And I feel like the people deserve to know. And how would you all feel about putting on a brief show? No? You... Samaria, come on.
No.
You're quite the actor.
No.
Actress.
What? No.
I could... Fine, I'll just make an illusion of you then.
Can I be Val?
No, you cannot be.
I'd like to see that.
Well,
Suddenly
see-
I'm interested.
So the reason being is it also could help us with our financial situation.
What financial situation?
She owes me money.
I don't think including me in that sort of thing would be a good idea.
It's not going to be that they know of.
But we don't want to broadcast my being here.
Well, it's not going to be you. It'll
How
be
much do I
Seb.
owe you?
3,000 platinum.
For what?
Bringing her back to life.
Is that how much it
Expensive.
costs?
Yes.
Virian, is that how much it costs?
Mm-hmm. Are you a magician? Do you know
No,
how
I
to
don't
bring
know
someone
anything
back to
about
life?
magic. That's
It's
why I
quite
asked Virian.
expensive.
3,000 platinum?
Yes, it's quite expensive. It's quite expensive.
Insight check.
Deception.
Just waiting for someone with a higher wisdom score to make that check.
I also want to do it.
Can he have advantage? That's what. Mm-hmm. Yeah, does he get advantage? Mm-hmm.
No.
Come on, that's not worth a lot.
I know. Yeah,
21.
Hers is better.
25.
Ah.
My deception is delicious.
I will say that he's
Oh, wait.
he's speaking to you as if he's telling a story. Like he's you know, it's just part of his storytelling ways. So it's not that, you know, you specifically believe him or don't believe him, but more so it sounds exactly like everything else that he says.
Can I also see if I believe what Lute is saying?
Sure.
Because since the rogue multi-class, my insight's a lot better.
Roll again.
Oh, no.
You don't have to roll again.
Cool. Because that was much worse.
I was same.
Single digits.
Technically, Luke, she's not the one that asked you to bring her back. So she doesn't know you anything.
Fine, then I'll poison her in her sleep then.
We could
Regardless, I don't need
How are you going to poison me in my sleep? I don't sleep.
with sleep poison. Duh.
You're not going to poison her in her sleep. I just don't know. I don't
Smart.
remember when you would have gotten that amount of platinum.
You just got a reroll
Alright. You
from
know
Dice
my life.
Ministry.
Dice Ministry!
Dice Ministry.
Thanks, Dice Ministry.
So
We love Dice Ministry. I love Dice Ministry.
keep that in mind. You gotta a reroll.
Yeah, I will
Dope.
hold on to that.
I could fix the story.
Like how?
You could have died in the battle.
Actually,
No.
Why not? It will buy you more time.
Yes, and trauma for everyone who knows me back home.
are
Well,
you
don't they-
just waiting for them to watch you die anyway?
And will they just take you to believe you're dead anyways after a certain amount of time?
Maybe.
Isn't that what they believe of your mother?
I'm on board all of a sudden.
Varian, were you able to get a job at Eggs and Cakes? Do you think we could just work?
He's the owner.
Yeah, I can get.
I mean,
You and I can work till we get 3,000 platinum.
I mean, the main reason isn't gaining money. The main reason would be to, one, entertain the beautiful people of Stonehaven. And also to tell our story. I believe they deserve to know who saved this great land and the great efforts of you all that you have been through.
What if it
And-
backfires and they don't give a shit?
I have my ways to make sure they enjoy the show. I'm quite versed
So
in
how
this.
does this show go?
Well, I think we should go to the center of town. We have a big open space there. There's a plethora of room. I would possibly use you to make a loud, booming voice to try to bring people towards us. I'd use several illusions and create a stage for us. We don't actually need to perform. Most of it could just be me speaking and my illusions doing the work, but if you want to perform, you can.
Does that mean we can get drinks while you perform?
I mean, it's fun. If you do not wish to take part, actually what I really wanted you all to do was to be in the crowd and to stir up the crowd.
No.
Not you. We already know you're very good at that kind of thing. And you already said you didn't want to be part of it, so I'm going to make it seem... I can make it seem like you're gone.
I definitely want to see this, and you should definitely do that. I mean, technically, it's not even a lie. Samaria dies in the battle, and then we just
I just
don't
take out the
tell
part
rest
where
of
I
the
bring you back to
story.
life.
That sounds wrong.
Why?
It's so annoying to
It's a white lie. It's a baby.
It's actually not a lie. You're just leaving out a detail.
I just forgot.
So
I
I
forget-
have a mission.
I forget lots of things, like people's names and numbers.
Where we are.
Where we are, and
Do what you want to do.
I was planning on it.
You know, technically, you've already served your sentence because you died.
Yeah. Yeah. So technically you did
I haven't-
actually die.
Being sentenced. I haven't been tried.
You got sentenced by Bisno.
So technically don't you... No, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. That sounds rude. I mean, technically... you-
Hasn't stopped you before.
I mean, technically, since I brought you back, don't you...
Don't I what? Oh, you.
Wouldn't you no longer be the princess anymore because the princess died and now you're someone that Luke brought back to life?
Never been a princess, number one. I'm a duchess.
Whatever.
Number two, no, I'm the same person. I have the same mind, the same memories.
Pish posh. I will leave out the part that you came back.
We can go to Gamblin and they can tell you whether or not I'm the same person.
Well, I'll just tell them that you're a construct.
Do you know how to make those?
You don't know I don't know how to make those. Because I myself am a construct.
Do you
when
think
was the last
there are
time?
no mages in an entire nation of high elves?
When was the last time you saw one of my kind in Kingron?
Are there warforged in Kingron? It's a military society, so I can see either way.
Oh no!
Is that your
I'm through this
camera?
one.
He was thinking so hard.
Be gone, camera.
Tone down the tone.
Sorry. I'll think less hard next time. Yes, there are.
Okay.
In the mines beneath the city.
Oh, you monsters!
And while you haven't seen one, you've heard that
There are
they're there.
warforged in my nation.
Oh, what pray tell do they do in your nation? Do you have magical ones that are in charge of creating constructs?
No, there aren't any bards. No.
Oh, that's not what I was getting at. They don't know I'm a bard.
No, there
You
are
haven't-
no warforged that
They
do
only
whatever
show when I
you're
press my
planning on
buttons.
lying about.
Well, just saying.
The
I
answer
mean,
is
nobody's talking about going to Kangron anytime soon anyway.
Regardless, you are okay with me showing you as long as you die and don't come back.
no. Sure.
Delicious.
I'm not going to be there to watch it though.
That's fine. Not like I need you to watch it or anything.
I think you want you to watch her.
I know you want to.
I can't wait to see it.
We-
Should we
we-
go get snacks and drinks for it?
We've been walking this whole time, by the way. Just okay.
Yeah.
Not very
Cool.
cheese.
But
I
yes,
would like to take part.
I would be more than happy to accept your assistance.
I don't know what this is going to be, but I'm excited.
And Val,
I'll be in the crowd.
they will be quite distracted. Do as you wish.
No.
What?
I'll be in the crowd.
Stirring up the crowd as
Stirring up the crowd.
As long as you don't pickpocket anyone.
That wasn't even a thought.
why would you pick? Who pickpockets people these days?
You're talking about finding money.
Yes, and they would provide it to us
I could,
for a good
I
show.
could practice my sneak
You
sneak
stop.
skills.
No.
That's
I
not
actually
something
have
that
a
needs to
very
happen
important
either.
role for you to play.
What?
What role do I have for her to play?
Shower them with flowers.
Showering them with flowers.
I will do that while I steal their money.
What could go
Look over
wrong?
They'll be distracted by all the
wrong?
colorful.
No, you need to leave their money alone. We have what we need.
They will be.
According to Lou, we
No,
don't.
they will be. This is a show. I will be earning money. I don't need you to steal money. This is a good thing that I am doing. What you're doing would be a bad thing.
But isn't lying bad?
I'm not lying.
Stretching the truth.
Isn't that also lying?
I'm just cutting the ending short.
Stealing is another step below that.
As we have
So lying is
established,
worse.
he's just
No,
going to
stealing is
leave
worse.
parts of the story out.
Correct. I will not
Yes.
lie.
You can still be Val.
No, there's not two Vals in the crowd.
And then we can high five and hug
He means
and
on
say that we're
stage.
If she's
really
being
good
Val,
friends.
you can be
Yes!
No, she's not being Val on stage, Miriam. That'll just make me look bad.
Might make you look better. You know?
I think that's a possibility.
I've mastered my vowel pose.
Oh,
See?
shall we see?
Please.
We're-
There's a lot of head nods.
Suddenly there are two vowels.
Gods, I can't even tell you apart.
How's your vowel impression?
Yeah, how's your Val impression?
Can you speak like him? I'll give you some tips. What? Ask me some questions you would ask Val.
Player me is struggling right now. All the questions I have right now I can't say out loud.
Well, then ask one you can't say out loud. Like, what's his favorite color?
What's your favorite color? Black.
You're supposed to be asking me, not you. But good job. You showed that I.
Got That was good.
Val, can I have some money?
That's a hard no. That's not a shrug.
Well, he might be able to get some from someone else. You It depends on the context of the question. You may have some money from that gentleman over there.
How's he getting money from that gentleman over there?
He's crafty. He's got like wands and staffs and whatnot.
Val, may I have some money for the cat cafe?
They have those?
You guys just made the exact same face. The exact same time. Unreal.
I'm pretty adept at the art. It's also such a beautiful visage to copy. It's not too hard. That's another thing.
So
If you
are
build
you
up,
gonna play Val or am I gonna play Val?
I can play all roles, but what I really need you to do is whenever I say flowers, to shower the crowd in flowers.
I can do that if you buy flowers.
Okay, I can buy you flowers with the money we earn.
I kind of ran out.
You can do illusions, can't you?
I don't think so.
Well,
Nope.
Well, regardless.
I'll create the illusion of flowers if you really need them.
I mean, I can do that as well, so it's not that big of a deal. So just go like this,
Real
and I will.
flowers are better than fake flowers.
Fair. Well, if we pass by a flower shop on our way to the town square, we can get some flowers. I'm sad that you're out of flowers.
There were a lot of dead bodies.
There were indeed, but they're gone now.
No, it was very kind of
Literally.
you, since we didn't have time to bury anyone.
Like they were littered, or like literally?
Literally gone.
Yeah, got it.
Are we still getting food first?
Yes.
Certainly. I mean, I myself am not famished, but it looks like the rest of you are a little famished.
Do you eat?
I can, if required, and if social norms believe me to. But no, it's not required of me.
At this point, you can, see the Eggs and Kegs sign down the block. You also notice that as you're walking up, there is a pretty long line that is stretching outside the door and kind of wrapping around the corner.
I don't remember this being such a popular spot.
Might get under new ownership.
I thought Virion owned it.
We might have sold it off.
And as you get closer to the line, you can see that there is a sign standing next to kind of the main host. The sign outside of the door, which is about 5 feet away from him. It reads, "Half off eggs, BOGO kegs."
What?
Can you? What?
What does BOGO mean?
Buy one, get one.
So I get 2 kegs?
For the price of one.
You don't need that many kegs.
I've already gotten a keg here once.
We could bring cakes to the town square.
Can you paint the scene around the eggs and kegs, the open area? Like, what do we see?
As far as the whole...
Like, is it like a large open area, or is it like we're just like walking down an alleyway and here's eggs and kegs?
No, it's part of like one of the main like pathways.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not like littered off in an alley or anything like that.
Should we be going somewhere else?
No, this place is the best.
So there are a lot of different buildings on this main road in the e-commerce district, and you can just see that the main Eggs and Kegs building, there's a couple of steps that lead up. There's a sign at the bottom of the step, and then about halfway up is the host who's kind of bringing in people. And
Who's the first person in line? What race are they?
the first person in line is a dwarf.
The dwarf. I want to walk
Yep.
up to the dwarf.
Okay. Kind of walk up to him. He's holding his stomach and kind of looking at his partner, who is also a dwarf, and they're standing next to him.
Place looks popular.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about this place, and I'm really hungry.
Can I buy your spot in line?
No, I'm really hungry.
I'll give you 100 gold for your spot.
Jesus.
Are you also going to protect me from the rest of these people when they see you get in front of me?
I'm taking your spot. I'm not taking their spot.
Then I have to go all the way to the back. And then make a perception check for me.
Damn it. 13.
Okay. So as you're standing next to him, you can kind of hear that his partner is kind of whispering in his ear. He looks dangerous. Just do it. You'll get 100 gold. It's better than a fight. It's like, you know what? 100 gold. Sure.
Is the hostess still at the stand?
Just one inside with who was at the front of the line. Bring them in as a table had opened up.
Let's wait till the hostess gets back.
Are you talking to
The guy, yeah.
Okay.
I know the hostess.
All right.
You are the hostess.
No, I don't.
Fine.
You own
I know. How many people are online?
From what you can see, before it hits the corner, counting them, maybe 30. Before it, swivels off.
How much MSG is in this food?
all of it.
Loot and Sumiko,
Yes.
come with me.
Following.
I'll grab the first 10, second 10, third 10. Just get their orders and we'll take it to the line, okay?
Okay.
Chop, chop.
You're about to
What,
shut
pray
down
tell,
the
are we
kitchen.
trying to do?
We're giving these people food. They don't need to sit down, they just need their food.
Accurate.
We need to earn money.
Slightly accurate.
There's an orc that's standing on line. He's about six in line, and he looks over. He's like, I actually like to sit down when I eat. I am coming here to, it's a restaurant after all.
I'm gonna glance
Is
at the
there,
ground and then back up.
is
Can
there
I go
no other
inside?
bar we could go to?
This is the best place.
It is the best. Can I go inside and go into the area where is there like a bar where like the food comes out?
Sure, I'll say that you're walking up the steps, and at this point, the host is coming out and kind of seeing you trying to move past them. It's like, oh, hold on. There's a
I
line
work here.
There's a line.
I work here. I'm gonna keep walking.
Give me a deception check. He's got his hand out.
Oh my god, I can't read this. Okay, that's a high number. That's good. 15.
Nice.
Since when?
Since the owner employed me?
How come I've never seen you around? I work six days a week.
This is my first day.
On the
I have to go
busiest-
get 30 orders right now.
the busiest day.
With 10 orders.
10 orders. Well, obviously you need the help.
All right, just wait.
I have
here.
to go get the orders.
That doesn't make any sense. If it's your first day, you're not getting orders. Maybe you'll be cleaning.
I have to bring the food to the people.
No,
No,
that doesn't make any sense.
I see her having trouble with
Yes.
this person.
I was about to have a heart attack.
I'm gonna walk up. Are you all getting along?
They're preventing me from doing my job.
I hired her for today specifically. You see the sale outside.
Make a deception check.
Loot.
He's right behind you. He's coming in.
I'm gonna use my inspiration from the other day. Not much better. 11.
Oh,
11.
Yeah.
And who are you?
He's the boss.
You, pray tell, do not realize who you were speaking with.
Where's Brock? The manager.
Brock's in the back.
Good. Where's Marielle? These are all people that I know who work here.
Marielle doesn't work here anymore.
I knew that. For the test.
He's really on top of things here.
We are taking orders, and we are getting these people out of line.
You don't want him to crack you.
and out of our hair.
Is that an egg?
Brock let me know that we're just trying to get people in and out as fast as we can. He didn't let me know
You don't
that
even have to come in.
we're doing
You can
anything like this.
You can just get out.
I'd have to go and check.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
We're going to the kitchen.
Are you gonna push past him?
Yeah.
Okay, then give me an athletics check.
Ooh,
Because
so
you were
terrible.
trying to force your way through.
Also a 15. Because I have a -1 modifier.
Okay.
Same.
Alright, so you
Could I just like try to dodge him and do acrobatics instead?
No.
Oh, let's assume he go away.
I would say you managed to push past him. So he's kind of like
I gotta do my job.
he's like I don't even...
I've already been trained.
Are you really going to turn away to help? It seems pretty busy in here.
That's just not my job.
I'd like to speak to Brock.
Okay, just
I know where he is. I've been here before and I've worked here. Because I own the place.
make a persuasion check.
Same stuff. That's bad. 7. But
Well,
it's true.
I've never seen you around. So just wait here
Okay.
and I will take care of it.
Okay. As soon as he turns around, I'm heading away somewhere
kitchen.
to start ordering food for people.
Okay, you can do that. He kind of just looks behind him. Hey Daphne, can you come and help me out with this line? I have to go and ask Brock something. Daphne comes out. She's a human with just long yellowish hair, like bright yellow, and she is kind of standing at the front. She's like, okay, sure. He goes to the back and just darts. You can see, for the rest of you that are still outside, another table opens up. 3 more people kind of leave through a side entrance outside of the building. Brings in 3 more, trying to fill out
Aren't we at the
tables.
front of the line now?
I was trying to buy a spot at the front of the line.
Yeah, you said that
Let's
you
wait
want
for
to do
the
something.
hostess.
Yeah, you said you want.
I was waiting for the
wanted to wait
hostess, and I was going to ask the hostess something.
So when the hostess
Okay.
came back to let 3 more people in.
Well, then Daphne is here.
Daphne, if this gentleman was willing to give me his spot, would it be an issue if I invited a few more people with me?
Yes. Yeah.
Why is that an issue?
Because you have all these other people that are waiting.
He's giving me his spot. I don't give a shit about the people at the other end of the line.
He's taking the entire table that he would take.
If you're buying that one spot, then sure.
Okay.
But there are two of them, and we were going to sit them at a table that would fit 2.
How did you not know that the people behind him were already part of it?
Because we already spoke to them.
Smart.
It's
This is too complicated. At this point,
it's on the
you're on
list.
100 gold, but sorry. And then I'll walk away.
Good, there are other places.
Well, now we're down 1 member.
Could we go to those
Well,
other
two-
places,
kitchen.
please?
2 of them. 2 of them are in there.
Am I in the kitchen yet? I want to look for a pot and a pan. And I'm gonna start walking around the kitchen and start banging them together.
No.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, I need 30 orders of eggs right now!
Oh no.
Okay. The first person that you see is a male orc, a male elf.
Those darn orcs.
An orc and an elf. We'll line that down.
It's not compatible.
Yeah, that's a nasty mix.
Orf.
Genetically, I don't think so.
Okay.
Kind of looks up. So you see he's extremely stressed and just trying to get out orders. Who the fuck are you?
I was hired today! It's my job to make sure you crank out these orders.
Grabs your hand. I have a headache. Please stop.
To get me 30 orders of eggs?
Okay, you can bring me back the tabs and you can put them on the row that we have here.
I'm gonna take out
Is this your first day or something?
Yes!
Okay, then kind of takes them out of your hands. Then chill out. Talk to whoever's training you, and then come back.
I'm gonna
Fuck.
walk out the door.
People.
I'm gonna walk out the door and take out my own paper
Just hire
and write
animals.
down 30 orders of eggs and put it up on the thing and take the rest down.
That is also the nicest chef I've ever heard of in my life.
Okay. So as you come back in, you kind of like, alrighty, all right, cool. As you put that down, it's like, all right, I'll get to it.
Crack to it.
Are you gonna take down the other ones?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Top priority.
So try and take them out of your hands. Are you resisting or anything?
No.
Okay. It's like, get out.
The boss said.
Get out of the kitchen.
Boss said to get 30 orders.
Okay, I got it. I got the paper. Now get
It
out.
needs to happen first.
Out. Out!
Who's accounted for outside right now? Is
I'm
everybody
outside.
Everybody, yeah.
Where did you go?
I ran into the building as soon as.
Oh, you're in the building?
What's
Yeah,
his
we're in
face
the
turned his
building.
head. I was trying to find my way to the kitchen.
All I want is some eggs.
So then you get to the kitchen at this point and just see that Sumigo's being yelled at by this chef.
I want to find an unclaimed apron and hat. Chef hat.
Okay.
Here, that.
Yes. I'm gonna go and take one of the tickets from the guy. Like, alright, order up, let's go. I'm gonna start trying to cook it.
What is happening?
What?
See,
supposed
this
to
guy
be-
knows what you're supposed to be doing. Why aren't you cooking the eggs?
He's
30
cooking
eggs?
the next one in order.
30 eggs.
Like I
coming
said
up?
we were supposed to.
And I told you this was a top priority.
Why are you still in here? Get out! At this point,
The boss
he's just
said
pushing
get
you.
30 orders of eggs, and I'm not getting fried. But if you want to get fried,
Come on, man.
I hope
just
that-
just
that was
focus
on
and this will
purpose.
be over easy.
it was definitely on purpose.
God damn it!
Oh my gosh.
Are you resisting him at all? Because he's pushing you out
Yes.
as you're talking.
I'm going to observe these 30 eggs being made.
Okay, then you can make an athletics check because he is trying to push you out.
Can I make an acrobatics check to like just dodge under and go further into the kitchen?
Sure.
Because I'm much better at that. I can't tell if this is a 1 or a 7.
Yeah, it's a one.
Okay. I would say you definitely try and just like roll around him. He's like catches you and pushes you out. You can see that the doors are just closed. There is a hatch. You can just see it's
Don't warn.
kitchen doors are locked.
Don't get mad at me when the boss flips you.
It's like, all right, finally, another chef. Let's get this done.
Yeah, new blood, am I right?
Seriously.
I get one of these flat spoons and start turning the egg over in the pan.
Spatula?
What are they called?
He's actually
One of them
speaking.
flat spoons.
Flat spoons. Yeah, buddy. Here.
Thank you.
It's like that order's scrambled, by the way. Come on, it's on the sheet. All right. At this point, I'm going to have you make it's just an intelligence check. Flat intelligence check to see if you know what any of these things are on the menu that you're trying to make. One, and then to see if you even know how to make them.
Okay.
So we'll have an intelligence check to see if you know what they are, and then a
Okay.
survival check to see if you can actually successfully make anything.
Okay, well, it's a 10 to know what they are.
Okay. It's not horrible.
Oh no, I have just broken my tablet. And then a survival check, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Okay. Ooh, that's good. 24.
Hey.
Ooh. Master
We
Chef
have
over
been
here.
here before.
So I would say out of the, so many different options of things that you're seeing, about 30% of them. But the 30% that you do know, you're like, okay, I know how to make some eggs. Fine.
Okay.
A basic pancake.
I can make a pancake.
You can make a basic pancake.
Delicious.
Well, this is eggs and kegs, so I'll stick to the eggs. Even if they're on the order. Even if the pancakes are on the order, I'm not making them.
Okay.
Eggs strictly. My specialty. Came from an egg.
He's like not even really listening.
I'm just talking to myself.
He's just kind of doing things and running around. You see there are a bunch of other chefs in here as well that are just trying to get these orders done. What are you doing?
Can I scan the floor for an unhappy person? Like they don't like their food.
Make an insight check.
I'm good at those.
No.
That will be a 26. I just want to find one person.
I would say that you do find someone. It doesn't really show on their face, but it does appear that like they have kind of finished eating, and it looked like they only took like a bite or two out of their entire dish.
I'm gonna walk up to them, and I'm just gonna take the plate, and I'm like, I'm gonna fix this, and then go.
Wait, I'm still eating that.
Are you?
Yeah,
Do you like it?
it's all right.
What's wrong with it? I'll fix it.
I'm just trying new things. I should have just stuck with my normal eggs in a basket.
Okay, I'm gonna get you an order of eggs in a basket. I'll be right back.
I mean, this is fine. Try new.
No. You deserve the best of the best.
Wow, I like that.
And then I'm gonna go back to the kitchen.
Kitchen door is locked.
Is there like an opening? Like, is this like a bar kitchen where if you like?
There are two doors, and they kind of open inward, and
How's the food getting out?
the food isn't right now.
You broke
They're
it.
the right door
just
going
still
in or out of the
they're
kitchen.
still cooking it.
You broke the kitchen.
I will stand outside the door until it opens, and then I will rush in.
Okay.
Because food's gonna come out eventually.
Right. In about a minute, some more food comes out from one of the many servers. They're just taking 2 plates, underhand, whatever style, and they're just walking. Doors open. You come back in, and you see that he is currently just whipping up some eggs, conveyor belt style.
Yeah.
This person does not like this food, and they want eggs in a basket instead.
I'm on it.
Have you also started on the 30 orders of eggs?
I have.
How's that going? Do you have 30 orders now?
No.
I need you to make them in like a minute.
Okay.
I'll watch.
You're currently on like the third ticket of 12, and the 30 ticket, the one that she put in, is the 13th ticket.
Top priority.
Got it.
Through the stone, you all will hear. So did you guys get us a table yet, or should we go elsewhere?
I'm working.
Do I remember the last time I was here? Was there anywhere besides? What's another place that I would have ate at or drank at? That wasn't shady.
That wasn't shady?
It wasn't shady.
That's a different question.
Okay, what's
If it was shady, it would have had to have good food and good drinks.
Okay, what about a place that Loot would have gone to that definitely wasn't shady, and he saw other people enjoying food?
It would have either been the Wyvern Tail,
Okay.
the Dragon Tooth, or Benny's, which
Benny's.
is it just sells brunch food.
Did we go to Benny's?
We did.
I think, well, Riceman, but...
Benny's does have a liquor license.
Benny's.
By the way. I looked that up.
Benny's, not Denny's. All right.
Listen, we're trying to get sued here.
Are we?
talked about
Where
this
are we?
last time.
Who's
If
up?
we don't get some food
You guys
and
are
drinks real fast, I'm
currently
gonna get
outside.
super pissed off.
There's a couple other places in town that I know that aren't too far
Pick
from
one.
here. Let's go with. What was the first one? Started with W. Wyvern's Tail.
The Wyvern.
Let's look at Luke getting the names better than you. The Wyvern's Tail.
We're going to the Wyvern's Tail.
Okay, I'll bring some food.
Oh, we're going to
You
the Wyvern's
focus
Tail.
on what you're doing. There will be food there for us.
And bring whatever.
I'm
you
still in the
wish.
kitchen, and I'm just gonna wait until the server has food ready, and I'm like, no, I'll get that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Oh no.
Okay. I mean, you're in the kitchen, so chef's like putting dishes up, putting the
I'm only gonna grab like
matching
one
with the
plate
order,
per hand.
hitting like the bell.
Ding. Yep, I'm gonna grab the first 2 plates and walk out.
Oh.
Okay.
After I said that, I led them towards Wyvern's
Lead the
Tail.
way, Luke.
We're headed off.
Is there a back entrance?
Not that you can. Not that you know of.
Can I look for a
You
back
can search for
entrance?
one. Sure. Give
Like,
me
very quickly.
an investigation check.
18.
Ooh.
Okay.
Delish.
You manage to kind of navigate through the kitchen, and you find that there are 2 doors that lead down corridors. Which one do you pick, left or right?
Left.
Okay. Going down that left hallway, you see that there is just one door. Like after you go down the hallway, you make a right. There's just pictures on the walls of different like famous people or people of note who have visited. And there's one door at the end of this hallway. This has a standard silver knob.
Can I put my ear up to the door and see if I can hear people outside?
Sure. So you kind of put your ear next to the door. You don't hear much.
I'm gonna go the other hallway.
Okay. Cool. There was just some like mumbling. It was hard to discern. It just didn't sound like a lot of people, but you did hear people. You're gonna go down the other one?
I'll just quickly open the door, and if it's not the exit, I'm gonna be like, sorry, close it, and then go immediately. No stopping.
Okay. You open the door, and for a moment you can see that Brock is sitting at his desk. There is a server on the other side, and he's like, and that's why we have to let you go. And looks up. He's like,
Sorry, I was looking for the bathroom.
yeah. You close the door. Kind of go back down the other hallway and see that there is the exit sign that it's
I'm busting
painted
through
above the door itself. You
going outside.
bust through.
Not literally busting through it. I'm gonna open the door and go out.
Okay.
I'm just mean with speed.
Opening that door and going out. The door does kind of get like jammed, and
Knock it.
and they're just like, oh come on, we're in line here,
Oh, it's the people.
and you just kind of come out. And
Excuse me.
you're like, oh,
I work here.
food. That's it.
I'm gonna walk out with the 2 plates, and I'm gonna go join them.
Okay. You see them walking, and you join them. Viren, what are you doing?
I'm putting my current ticket to a halt. I'm finding a small cup, finding a piece of bread, and getting the middle out. Crack an egg over that. Fry it up. Sumiko, what did the person look like that ordered the eggs in a basket?
It was a guy, and he was sitting at a table, and I just kind of took the plate and ran.
Oh, okay.
I have food for us, though. We should go meet everyone else.
So a guy sitting at it.
You should quit.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Take my hat off, slam it down. I quit. I walk out with my plate of food, and I go outside like, who ordered eggs in a basket?
You see like 7 people
Oh god.
within like 10 feet of you raise their hand. It's one of the most popular items on the menu.
Slowly
Now.
put it on an empty table.
Say.
And walk away.
You can see that there's six people at that table. Two of the people at that table specifically like raise their hand, and you see that both of them are kind of like eyeing each other, like both kind of slowly going for it. They both touch the plate. They're like. Before you walk away.
Yeah.
Then where are you going?
No.
Shenanigans,
Meet
I
'em up.
say.
Meet up with them with a wyvern's tail. I don't know if I've been there.
I don't know.
Just gonna start walking around aimlessly.
At this point, as you're like walking out, you can see, hey buddy, kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. Brock's ready for you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I quit. Walk away.
It's very confused,
I quit.
and you walk out. Okay.
Oh goodness.
Be back in a week.
Fair. All right,
I can
then
operate in restaurants.
you all continue walking.
Does Sumiko catch up with us?
Huh?
Does Sumiko catch up with us?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I knew where I was going.
It's more so you saw them outside as they were walking.
Cool.
Did you pay for this?
Nope.
What's on the plates?
On the first plate, you can see that it is three pancakes, kind of in a triangular fashion. Like they're not stacked. They're just 3 pancakes. There is different assortments of fruits on top. There's different fruit on each pancake, and there's like a little like syrup volcano almost. Yeah, it's thick syrup, so it like is easily stackable, but it still looks like a liquid. And then on the other plate, you can just see that it is a plate full of scrambled eggs, and there is just like looks like a chocolate drizzle, and then like a reddish liquid as well. You don't know if it's chocolate, but it's a brown liquid.
Is that chocolate on eggs?
I don't know. I can try it.
I'm using Mage Hand to get a pancake taco.
Is there a fork
Okay.
on this plate?
Is there what?
There are no
on this
forks on the
plate?
plate.
I can just stick
Okay.
my face in it.
Don't do that. I'm just gonna grab a fingerful of egg and eat it to see if it's chocolate.
It is chocolate.
Little.
That's pretty gross.
I will also try it.
What is? How do you like it?
Never had anything like this. Probably doesn't know what chocolate is.
So you good or bad?
I would eat this.
Feel free. And I too grab a pancake taco and start eating it while we walk.
I'm gonna take Lily out and see if she'll eat.
Oh god. Oh my god. Lily instantly
Lillian's
vomits.
food.
Vomits remembering the smell of
Lily,
this place.
remember when we went to Eggs and Kegs and it gave you all that good food?
And Lily's gone.
Or would you rather have the sausage that Furion got?
You can see that she's kind of like retreating more
From the sausage?
into your bag.
From you in
just
general.
from the smell of eggs and such.
We'll take out the sausage and stick it in the bag for her.
Okay. So she's just in a bag with the sausage.
Oh no. Poor kitty.
And I will just, because no one else is eating the thing and we don't have forks, she's just gonna stick her face in.
Okay.
Here we go.
But Sumiko, if you don't pay for food, that is also stealing.
I worked for it.
Did you?
Nope. Not touching it.
There's just pieces.
Val would have done the exact same thing.
There's just pieces
Val
of
did not do the
egg
exact same thing.
in her eyelashes. Just like you can see all the different drizzles that are just like all over her face as she's talking to you.
Sumiko, have you selected Val as your like moral mentor? Is that what I'm to understand here?
Half of it, yeah. Half my mentor.
Huh.
I'm so sorry.
You're the other half. Actually, there's 3
work.
Sounds like it would
mentors.
balance out.
It would
That
just
could end
negate.
up
It would just.
interestingly.
It could work.
There's you two, and then the third person.
Come down here.
What?
I'm motion your. Let me see your face. I tap you on the face and clean you up with prestidigitation.
Thanks.
Careful when you eat. It's not polite.
I think Tatiana might be a better mentor for you than Val.
He's not my only mentor.
Who's your other mentor?
I shouldn't be anybody's mentor.
How
Well,
else?
it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. A moral compass.
You have to admit, I'm very good at sneaking around.
No, you're not.
Maybe not to you, but the other person didn't know.
What other person?
Exactly. What other person?
You should try to sneak some of those chocolate eggs into somebody's pocket.
I know, by the way.
You can practice your sneaking and
Oh, see?
and not have to steal anything or do anything immoral.
Okay,
Nothing I care about.
I will sneak the rest of the eggs into someone's bag.
Whose bag?
I will look for someone on the street.
I was like, Luke's resisting.
I was gonna say, fuck.
wait.
Val's casting invisibility.
Where do you just
Try it.
The whole party disappears.
where? Oh, it says other than myself. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I will find someone, or I'll find a little kid.
Val would laugh.
Okay. The first.
If they have a
the
backpack or something.
first child that you see, you can see that they're kind of playing catch. Just with another child, they're just throwing a ball back and forth. They don't seem to have bags on them though.
I'm gonna keep looking for someone with a bag.
A child with a bag, or just anyone with a bag?
Anyone with a bag other than the group.
How
Okay.
close is she?
To you?
Yeah.
Her? 5 feet?
I'm using Mage Hand to tip the plate over.
Delicious.
Okay. As you're walking, kind of looking around, it's the plate just falls over and hits the ground. The plate, shatters, and there are just eggs on the ground.
Eggs on the ground.
That's a shame. How close to a restaurant are we?
It's right down the block.
Yeah.
See a bird comes down and starts like picking at it.
Oh, I didn't know.
At least someone eats it.
If you wanted to feed the animals, you could have just set it down.
I didn't do it.
Didn't do what?
I didn't drop the plate.
Oh, it's better this way. Look, the birds are eating.
Yeah, put the other one next to it and let's move on. It's just down the block. We'll be right there.
We'll find
Miriam, where are you?
another way for you to test out your sneaking skills.
See, I have very good mentors.
A dog comes by and
I think you have
starts
very good
destroying the eggs left on the ground.
Tatiana was encouraging my sneakiness.
Well, it's a skill that you should develop
It could-
without stealing stuff from people.
you can be sneaky without being mischievous.
That's true.
Hey Val, can I have some money?
No.
Hey, Dad.
Like one copper piece?
One what? What's a copper piece?
In fact.
Is it the lowest? This money.
Oh, terrible. So bad.
Just one.
What's a copper piece? I don't know what that is.
Can
Actual fact.
I do an insight check? Is he lying?
He's lying.
Just one.
I guarantee he probably does not have a copper on.
Did
The
you say
Val
that
of
out
all
loud?
people would not have a copper on him.
Do you have a copper piece?
Why would, unless I need to feed.
Can I just have one? Please?
I'm not Samaria.
Excuse me.
What does that mean?
Sometimes you
Samito.
need to feed the peasants.
I flip her a copper.
Thank you. And now I'm going to try and sneak that piece of copper into the little kid.
Okay.
Like their back pocket.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
That might have been a slightly better idea anyway.
This is a natural one.
No, poor baby. Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Okay.
But if you add my modifier, it's a 5.
All
And
right.
now we're gonna go to the bar.
So I'll say as you walk over and kind of like you're crouching, kind of stepping over to this kid. You put your hand in his pocket and kind of like try and drop that copper piece.
Can I be the kid's friend?
I would say you can do something after this.
Okay.
As you're doing this, you can see that there's just like a shout from about 10 feet away. The opening of the door. What are you doing with my son? Get your hand out of his pocket.
I take my hand out and drop the money in it. I was just giving him some money.
What?
He was
Don't
really.
offer my child anything.
He was very good at throwing.
Come here. Just kind of holds her child. I tell you about talking to strangers. Kind of looks at you. Talk to someone your own age. Brings him back into the house.
Oh, Nessie.
I should have disguised myself as Val.
What would you like to do, Tatiana?
Oh, Tatiana wasn't going to do anything. I was asking if I could be the other kid, and I was just going to start yelling "stranger danger" running around the town.
We were all
But
It's a really shitty friend, actually. Just saw this happening and was like, huh.
Not
your
my
mom
fault.
is so embarrassing.
And now he's just standing outside alone, like. He walks back into the house as well.
I'll just join the group.
Through the stone. Virian, where are you?
I lean down. I'm right here.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, I tried to scare you.
Almost. Oh, God. You got me.
It's not the same.
Next time. It takes quiet.
Hey,
Okay.
how about that wyvern
How about
tail
the restaurant?
It's right over there. It seems
What's a girl gotta do to get something to eat in this town?
It's very good.
So you managed to get to this restaurant.
I swear to God, if there's a line outside of it.
Burn the place.
Turns out it's eggs and kegs again. You walk backwards.
Sorry,
It's
I
kids
lost.
and eggs.
Now you know who has been to Wyvern's Tail before,
Other than Luke.
other than Luke. Has anyone been here before?
I don't think so.
Never been
Okay,
here
cool.
before.
Then we'll say that Luke is the only one that has been here. Luke, you know that this is, it's kind of more of a eating with your gambling kind of restaurant, but the gambling is like it's legal. It's not like shady or anything like that. So as you all walk in, you can just see that there is a halfling behind the desk.
Thought you might enjoy this place.
Hey, how's it going?
We've had a long day.
All right, 2 gold pieces each.
Just to get in?
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
There's games here too. We get to eat and play.
Games.
Yeah.
What type of
Entertain
games?
your mind and your belly. I don't eat much, so entertaining my mind is better.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Is this what we want to do? There are other bars.
They have. Yeah, there are. Do you?
I'm so hungry at this point.
I just throw down
and
12
I need to get the
gold.
chocolate egg taste out
Okay.
of my mouth. So.
All right. Well, Here is a ticket for each of you. Here you go, and here you go. Have you ever been here before?
No.
Yes. This is my third time.
Welcome back. And for the rest of you, you see, here you're going to take this ticket, and all you have to do is you give it in when you're ready to gamble, and if you're successful, you might get another ticket, you might get some prizes, who knows? Good luck.
That sounds fun.
Is there food involved?
Of course.
Are there drinks
This
involved?
is a restaurant.
I wouldn't take you here if there wasn't both of those. It's all three. The package deal.
After you take your seat, hosts will be around and give you a menu and everything, and I think that's it. I think you're good to go.
Thank you kindly.
All right, bye.
But it's different than most of the places that you guys would go. You probably have never seen one of these, and it's entertaining. Don't look at me like that.
Gambling was pretty fun. The last time we did it.
This was.
Didn't you lose a shitload of money?
I also won it all back and more.
Oh, this is
It was successful.
above board gambling.
Better than
You're not
one might
truly
have thought.
gambling.
I still like prizes. That sounds cool.
Perfect. All the prices.
I like food.
They have food and drink.
Alcohol.
So, you are ushered in to like one of many tables that are positioned on the outer ring of this restaurant. In the inner ring, you can see that there are partitions, and as they change, you can see that there are a lot of different gambling areas. Where you are brought to, you can see that there are a number of just like balls that are on the ground. They all have a different color, and there is like a goal that's in the center of the room. And there isn't any like creatures or anything in here, but you can kind of get the gist of what's going on. So you sit down. There's a table 4-7. It fits 7. There's only six of you. They seat you, and they bring menus out. Now on the menu, you can see that there are things like stir-fried potatoes, braised pork, braised eggplant, sautéed lettuce, carrot bread. What else is there? Cucumber egg stir-fry, and wyvern tail. But they have a seasonal menu, and things change. This is what's in this season. So, at this point, Halfling comes over to you. Hi. My name's Marin.
Your name is what?
Marin.
I didn't hear him.
Marin.
What will
Marion.
we be having? What do you want to eat?
Drinks.
You drink drinks. You don't eat drinks.
I do both.
How do
So
you...
he would like some frozen drinks.
What? No.
You said you wanted to eat your
Stop
drink.
listening to him.
Me listening to him or me listening to...
How do you eat a drink?
I suppose you could freeze it.
It's just simple ice magic. I'm sure you have that. Last time you all did.
What?
Good morning.
Hi.
Can you just bring me pork and wine?
Sure.
Thank you. Literally, don't stop bringing wine.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Insight check?
Please.
You seem okay. He's bad. 24.
Doesn't look like any kind of like new or short term
Oh.
health problem.
What the fuck the cops look at?
Oh.
The
Didn't you hear that
light
buzz?
made a noise.
No. So what made it?
Everybody was
The
just
light
like,
made a noise.
I thought it was a
Well, I just
A
saw
bug.
the look, and so I looked at it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
It doesn't look like it's some kind of short term health problem. Maybe something that they've had for a while.
Oh.
It's like bad cough or something.
I'll have some salted lettuce. and your strongest drink.
All right. You. Well, then let me take orders. My memory's not what it used to be. All right, sautéed and strongest.
Water.
Strongest water.
No.
Oh, strong.
Unless that's the strongest drink. Is this a dry place? Dry establishment?
No, they did. Oh, you want strongest alcohol? I think is what you want.
Yeah. Got it. And you?
I'll have the same thing he's having.
Who?
But
Him?
no, the other one.
Him.
No, Luke doesn't eat.
I can.
The first order that was
Judgy.
taken.
Just wine.
Do you have elven wine? Yes.
Wine and pork.
Got
Wine
some
and
wine.
pork.
Got some wine. Okay.
And pork.
Pork. Got it. Anything else? You want anything?
I also want the pork, but also the strongest drink too. Alcoholic drink.
Okay.
Are you
You?
sure you're okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the eggplant and an ale.
All right.
I'll take
got
the
it.
wyvern's tail. I mean, why else would you come here but to have the wyvern's tail?
Takes a bell out of his pocket. Ooh, wyvern's tail.
See, it's worth it. You have to say it every time. It's delicious.
We have to do that
I know.
Every
I enjoy
time.
it ever so much.
every time it's ordered.
No, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It's all right. Not a big deal.
Makes me smile.
All right, some more pork. You got some wine up in here. You got a wyvern's tail
Strongest drink.
and some strong drinks. Got it. I got it. All right.
Are you going to be handling our food too?
Gambling? Anyone?
Oh, I want to do
Tickets? Taken. Okay. Anyone else gambling?
We'll throw mine into the hat.
All right.
What does it involve?
Well, today we have the Omagong team versus the Disaster Bastards.
So you're banging.
Oh, that sounds like you.
Wait, you don't get to play?
No, you're gambling. You're betting on the winning team.
Oh.
What? You never.
Well,
I
I'm going to
wanna-
bet on
I-
other people.
I want to play
I
myself.
want to bet, yeah. Actually, I will agree with her on that.
Okay, fine. Next time I will take you to an establishment where you can bet on yourself.
What's the minimum bet?
Let's see.
One ticket, I assume.
What are the
I'm
prizes?
not betting if it's not worth a lot of money.
I mean, you already have your ticket. Just give him.
Yeah, I mean, you gave me your ticket, so
It was 2 gold that you got him to give him here, which is the 2
you
gold.
can always buy more tickets.
Which guy has a better record? Which one wins more?
Well, they're little creatures, and they just have to put the balls into the hole. The Disaster Bastards are actually 7-0.
They just have to
This-
push the
this
balls
season?
into the hole.
Yeah,
Is it like a straight shot?
kinda.
Is there a path?
I mean, you can see there's just balls in a hole.
It's right over here.
There are some restrictions,
Can
which will change as time goes on.
So can I buy more tickets?
Yeah, how many you want?
100?
I would
Ooh.
also like 100.
Do you have 200 gold?
Yes.
Is that all your gold?
No.
So I can give you one 200 gold ticket.
Yeah.
All right. Same. Same.
In the stone. Do you think I could
No.
use wind to like force the balls into the hole for the
No.
side that we want?
No.
That's also a form of lying.
It's also
We would
very
get a lot of
illegal.
money.
No. People will kill you if you mess with their gambling.
Which one are you gonna vote for?
Well, I don't know.
Why are you giving them so much money?
So is that a yes
So I'm
or
not gonna. Yes.
like a no? Just been staring for a while.
Are
I
you
don't
betting?
know.
I don't know if I should bet 200. Seems like a lot.
Miss?
I'm sure there will be other options maybe just start with the 2 gold.
Which one are you voting for now?
All right, I'm gonna leave and I'll come back.
I'll do it.
So go ahead and mark off 200
That's when we
gold
get to beginners.
for both of you.
Have the stress.
Oh, so much money.
All right, so the first round is the Omegons versus the Disaster Bastards. The Omegons actually have a winning record this season of 2-13. So for them, if you bet on them, you're going to get, let's see,
2 and 13.
if you
Two
bet
wins.
200, so you would get, it'd be 10 times. So you get 2,000 back.
Whatever's
if they
giving me
win.
the most is what I'm betting on.
All right, you're betting on those. What about you?
You said 2 and 13.
Yeah, that's the
2 wins, 13 losses.
correct.
I'm gonna vote for the other one.
All right,
Wait, what's the other one's record?
7-0.
Okay, that one.
All right, I mean it's a you don't win anything though. You just get it back.
What?
I'm just kidding. I got you there.
I was told lying is bad.
It was a joke.
Shouldn't lie.
All right, well it's
Very good.
so let's see. You would get from your 200. You get
Is
20 gold pieces back if they win.
Why
You
is
get
it
220. You get your initial investment plus 20.
so 220, but the other team you get 2,000?
Because
Because they have a really bad win-loss record.
I'll put 40 on the underdog.
40 on the underdog.
40 tickets, that is.
So 40 gold piece, 40,
80 gold.
80 gold. Got it. Hold on.
That doesn't make
Just
any
doing the
sense.
math here. So you get eight
Betting
gold back.
You're gonna vote for the one that's gonna lose?
Wait, who are you betting for?
The underdog.
The underdog. All right.
Fine, I'll do the underdog. It seems like a terrible idea.
All right.
That's
so
why I
you
Can I
got
do
eight
half and
gold.
half?
Sure.
I'm gonna do half and half.
Like in your coffee?
No, 100 tickets to one side and 100 tickets to the other.
To each
So
their own.
either way,
I hear-
I win money.
I mean, I hear it's good in your coffee as well. If you want to put it in your tickets, by all means. It's not soggy.
I'm giving 100 to the underdogs and 100 to the
50 tickets to one, 50 tickets to the other, 2 gold piece.
50 to one, 50 to the other.
We'll get there soon. We'll get there.
Math's hard, it's okay. I have an abacus if you would like to use it.
All right. So 50 on both, right?
Yes,
All right.
that way I have the best odds.
Yep.
Exactly how it works.
Exactly.
That's how
So
the
yeah.
best gamblers gamble.
Okay.
They didn't tell me I
And
could.
you were putting 80 tickets,
Correct. No, 40 tickets.
40 tickets.
The amount of gold I gave you.
80.
All right, 40
Correct.
tickets on Omegon.
Well, I guess technically it's 82. I mean 81 because I gave you, 41 because I gave you my original ticket.
You did indeed.
Are we confused yet?
Oh, I would like 51 on the
Here's the
underdogs.
dogs.
All
And
right,
50 on the underdogs.
51 on underdogs, 50 on the other team.
No, I
Delicious.
bought 100 plus 1.
Are you all
Well,
gambling?
technically he bought the
No,
plus one.
thank
so-
you. That's fine.
Thank you.
You're
You
not
bought
gonna
the first
gamble.
ticket. You
No.
didn't pay for your first ticket.
You owe
That's true.
lose
So you owe money at this
3,500.
Oh.
I don't think I do.
Do you want my ticket?
What?
My ticket?
We'll have tickets.
I'll take your
There's a
ticket.
ticket in your hand.
That way I can
you
do
must have forgotten
51 and
about.
51.
No,
It
no.
was 2 gold to get
I'm not
in.
asking if I have a ticket. I don't want to gamble.
Well,
You
then
can
you
have mine if you like.
Okay. Who wants 2 tickets?
I do.
Don't give them to her.
Give
Give it a loot.
chance.
I'm
Consider this the
I have
first
no
2
interest in
gold
gambling.
toward that 2,000 platinum pieces that I
It's
owe.
actually 3,000.
3,000. Oh,
Okay, I will.
You should buy
Add
level
it
up.
tickets.
We'll
You
get
might
there eventually.
win it all.
You're- it's fine.
I have
You're
3 more tickets.
indebted to me. Some might say needed.
So you have 3 more tickets. Who are you betting on?
I am betting on the underdog. as well.
So, your total's gone up to 44 tickets on the underdog.
Yes, indeed. I would bet on you, but I don't think that would help.
I should bring you back to
I don't
Gamblin
play,
with me.
so-
I'm sure my bounty would cover that.
Anything's possible.
That's true.
Okay. He leaves to kind of go and get these orders. In the meantime, you can see that the lights, go down to a dim. You can see that there is like another hole that is like covered by like a manhole almost. The manhole kind of matches the ground. As that manhole opens up, you can see these kind of very small like owlbears, like baby, like almost baby owlbears. But they come out and they each have on like little team jerseys and stuff, and numbers and everything. And
How little is little? I feel like 2 foot tall, probably.
yeah,
Worth the
Because
money.
owlbears are like naturally like 7 foot, right?
they're pretty big. Yeah, so these are
They're like this big?
They're like
They're
they're like 2 feet.
they're
2 feet,
almost
2
as
feet
tall as
tall.
Luke.
If they're like standing all the way up, like 2 feet, but a lot of them are kind of hunching over and on all fours, or they're standing up when they need to like look at something or whatever.
Adorable. Domestic evil creatures.
So
If
cute.
So they-
possible, I'm 100% giving advantage with Mage Hand to the team that I have bet.
Mm-mm.
I bet on.
Mm-mm.
What?
Sunika
Val, Val.
doesn't know this.
Okay.
You said I don't notice?
You don't know this.
That he uses Mage Hand?
You can't see it. Mage Hand's invisible.
Now, before you do that, I will mention that you see that there is like another layer above that's kind of behind you all, and each booth is kind of being monitored. They're like guards that are up front, and they're just they're sitting and relaxing as well, but they're looking down, and you can also see that there are guards in the same like outfits that are just walking the perimeter.
Is there already music playing in this bar?
Somewhat.
Cool. I look at. Who are we going for? I have no idea. I don't know the underdog, but
While he's thinking, I'm gonna use my my stone to get a spell back.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to. Is there like a little arena style thingy or anything? I need some place to set Mage Hand, and then I want to cast Detect Thought and see if I can catch anybody. Because I can cast it within range, and see if I pick up on a thought of anybody mentioning it, thinking about it.
Cool.
Yeah. Is there a board that shows the names of the teams
Yes.
and which one is the underdog?
Oh yeah.
Who do we vote for?
The Omegons.
Oh my God.
Their record is shown directly under their name.
Come on, little guy, you got this. I say, looking at the Omegons with bardic inspiration.
Okay. Cool.
Never
And
cheat.
yours is D10.
D10 plus.
D10.
What
Plus-
does this thing
plus
do?
1.
I think you're right. We're gonna go with plus 1. Yes.
Okay. Cool. I would say as you put your Mage Hand down, as it is created and manifests itself, what's the range that you can cast that? 30 feet?
30 feet, I think. Yeah.
And are you putting it into the arena
Nope.
or just in the
It's
surrounding?
like if say this was like the edge of the arena, it's basically just like sitting.
Okay. Then yeah, the barricades that are directly next to your table, they're like raising up. You can see that there is like a glass wall as well that's starting to come up, and it stops at like maybe 8 foot above the ground. Your mage hand kind of just rests on top, and you're using Detect Thoughts, and another 30 feet. is that 30 feet range?
I think it is. It's basically, yeah, because like instead of using on a singular person, I'm basically casting it to, like the secondary effect to hear thoughts within range of... If anybody mentions the mage hand or anything like that.
Okay.
Or any sort of magic being used.
Then yes, you immediately hear... What is that? Is that a hand?
And I'll just make it disappear.
Okay. He's like, am I going crazy? I should get some more sleep. That's about it.
Okay.
Then you hear an announcer come over, like this. It's not an intercom system, but it sounds like one. He's actually just using thaumaturgy to like make his voice boom. It's like, normally I'm behind, a shop, but this time I am here to do all of the things and tell you guys I'm here to commentate.
What shop?
I run a little shop with my brother.
Yes.
My brother Cronson. And
Don's.
he's the smaller guy. I'm the bigger guy. But anyways, today, I am here to commentate and say everything goes. Alright? Alright. So, here we have the Omegons, aren't they cute? Huh. Yeah, can we get some cheer for the Omegons? Woo!
Yay.
Come on, guys, we got cheer for everyone.
And the Disaster Bastards, they are 7-0, and it ain't looking too good for the Omegons. Hey, cheers for the Disaster Bastards.
Boo.
Boo.
I bet on them.
You did.
I'm proud of you.
And the other team.
I'm also proud of you.
We're just proud of you.
I'm doing good.
That means a lot.
Okay. Then at this point, you can see, as the lights dim even further, your food is brought to your tables.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
We're just starting digging into it.
Sorry about the wait. Here you go. Here's everything. Here's your wine. I also here's some special water. Puts it in the middle.
Is that the strongest drink?
Nah, it's just water.
I want the
I
strongest
mean, it's
drink.
special.
It's in front of you.
I gave you the
Is
strongest.
this the strongest drink?
Yeah, yeah.
Just drink it real fast.
Have you even tasted it yet?
I'm gonna smell it, and does it smell like alcohol?
It doesn't smell like alcohol.
I'm chugging it.
It's just a strength potion.
Okay.
The strongest drink.
After the first sip, give me a con save.
It was one sip for the
He chugged it.
Is it just
Then
How many con
after the
saves is
first gulp, give me a con save with disadvantage.
Oh,
Or
no.
at disadvantage.
Oh, nasty.
Varian, does it taste like water?
I mean,
I'll let you know.
We're gonna fix it to find out.
13.
Not bad.
Acceptable.
13. Okay. And then you are going to take
Poga.
7 points of acid damage.
Whoa!
As it doesn't even, it does not taste like liquid. It tastes like daggers going down your throat.
Do I feel okay aside from the acidity?
You feel okay. It just really burned. And he's like,
Black
hey,
dragon
buddy,
No.
just, you have to sip that really slowly.
He's new
That
here.
Really, it's really strong.
Is that a rule or a suggestion?
Both?
It's probably a
A
recommendation.
recommendation.
Can I have another one?
Let's do it at the same time.
You still have a lot in that one, but I can go and grab you one.
I chugged it. It's empty.
I was doing that after the first gulp.
He was
That's
chugging.
I was
what
chugging
you felt.
Continuing.
Yeah.
So
despite
if
the acid.
feeling that it hurts, if you want to continue,
How many gulps would it take?
please do so.
How many gulps do you take?
Given the current size of the cup, I'd say about five gulps.
5 gulps? Are they all at disadvantage?
Yeah,
So I'm doing 4 more.
4 more.
Okay.
On his second gulp, I'm gonna.
7.
Okay.
So you're joining now?
Yeah. If Arian's doing multiple, it must not be that bad.
15.
Well, I mean, this is one continuous gulp. It's not multiple.
He hasn't put it down.
5.
Correct.
And
Oh,
7.
Oh, no.
All right, so you're gonna take
nice name.
13 more points altogether, and your vision is already becoming kind of like foggy. So it's a bit difficult to see as you turn your head. About 2 seconds pass before everything catches up. It's kind of like looking at things looking at lights in a very fast car, as it's like almost like an outline is left behind it.
Okay.
You good, buddy?
Slow the fuck down.
You don't hear that for another 2 seconds. Are you gonna drink?
Yeah, if he didn't put the cup down,
I'm fine.
then I would have started
Okay.
just copying Miriam.
Then, as you take your first gulp, give me a con save at disadvantage.
Oh, Nessie.
Could be good.
Could it be?
The first one's a 15.
It's not horrible.
Okay.
Pretty sure I have a +2.
Give me 4 more. If you're just
Oh,
following,
okay. Yep,
you do feel the burn after the first.
that's fine. 13. Natural 1.
But she did.
And
You did?
a 4, so that's not good. 4? Oh man, I got a natural 20, but of course it doesn't matter. So 17. Is that 5?
That was 5.
Okay.
You're gonna take 21 points of acid damage.
Too bad it's not
Does
poison.
this cause her to cough or anything? Like, I'm
Yeah,
trying to imagine the
it's
reaction
like
to that much.
kind of panting and trying to breathe.
When a bartender suggests you to sip something, you should sip it.
You don't hear that for another 3 seconds.
I do what I want.
She
Does it-
yells.
she screams at you.
Are those the words that come out of her mouth?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely slurred and it's really loud.
I'm gonna try to coordinate a high five.
Both of you roll for hit.
Please don't hit the poor bartender.
What am
If
I
there's no
rolling?
mod, no.
Just roll for hit using your proficiency modifier because an unarmed strike is you're proficient with an unarmed strike.
Oh, so just the proficiency bonus?
So basically, as
So
if
unarmed strike.
you're just attacking with an unarmed strike for you. And
It's been a while since I've done
12.
an armor strike. I rolled a 20 with just a proficiency bonus, so
Mm.
okay,
if anything else is added to it, it's above 20.
okay.
Yeah.
So I would say at this point, kind of they both like kind of try and go in. Sumiko's hand hits you.
Oh no.
Okay.
And your hand just kind of like completely.
It would be a 26.
Then it definitely hits you, kind of more square
28,
now.
28. Sorry, 28. I can't do math.
Straight on the face.
Her hand goes through your head.
And this is how Varian dies.
And even though even though Varian misses completely, he kind of reels his hand back like a lot, and his hand knocks the fork out of your hand. And this was like your second bite. The fork,
All I want is food.
the fork just like goes over the top of the barricade into the arena.
Oh no.
I'm taking Varian's fork.
Okay.
Oh no.
I like glare at him and grab his fork.
I would say as she hits you, you're just going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage to the face, as it's just like getting slapped.
That's
Carry
good. That's
that
better than what
down.
my actual unarmed strike would be.
Your actual unarmed strike would be a lot.
A lot of damage.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
I don't feel like I want to tell him. Because I rolled an 8 on my D8.
It would have been like a 13 damage or something like that, or 12.
12.
Would have been 12.
Yeah.
Well,
3's good though, because I wasn't trying to hurt
Yeah.
him.
took 3 points. You just get smacked across the face. As you kind of
Is there another table anywhere?
there are other
Just
tables.
an empty table I could go sit at by myself.
Sure.
I'm gonna take my drink and go.
Okay.
Bye, Samaria.
I'll actually follow Samaria.
With your food.
With my food, eating as I walk.
Sure. All right then.
Who was hosting this, Bronson or Cronson?
Donson.
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 I was Donson, get this the hell going.
He's like, all right. And on one side we have the Omegon. On the other side we have the Disaster Bastards. So let's get this started. First round. See how many of these yellow balls they can get in. And the non-yellow balls basically turn yellow. They look like small volleyballs, basically. You can just kind of see like there's confusion, but the owlbears are kind of just like going along and grabbing them and just like throwing them as hard as they can. Some of them are hitting the wall and bouncing off the wall and going in. Some depending on where they bounce it, they're getting a certain number of points. But there is a gate that rises up between the hole and them, so they can either try and just like swish it over for 1 point, or they can try and bounce it off the wall, depending on where they're going. So I'm gonna say, let's see how that's looking for them.
Watching them play, do the mini owlbears seem like they're having fun?
So much fun.
The most
Good.
funs.
They're playful in nature,
Mhm.
and
Really rip your face.
like even just in this sport, you can see that some of them are like taking breaks to just like wrestle with each other or like knock each other over, even though they're their own teams.
So precious.
You can see that the Disaster Bastards are definitely less about they're less about the antics, and they find a lot of fun in just like throwing the balls, and just there's more balls that come up, and they're just like they're like racing each other to get to the balls and throw them.
So cute.
Okay, so the first thing that you can see after the first round is over, all of these balls are getting thrown, and the round doesn't stop until each of them have made it in 5. So you see that, kind of the way that the Disaster Bastards are throwing the ball, they are definitely scoring a lot like higher amounts of points, because the Omegons are just kind of picking them up and trying to just throw them in. It's only getting like 1 point, as opposed to minimum of 3 points going off like the bottom of the wall. And at the end of the round, you can see that the first total that they've been adjusting as they're going along, you can see the tally. The total is 7 to 15. The Disaster Bastards have 15. It's like, all right. That was exciting, right? Looks like the first round is going to the disaster bastards. Damn, they are disastrous. Those little guys. All right, round 2 will be starting in about 5 minutes. And your host will be back over to see if you want to make any further bets. At that point, you can see that the light's kind of, slightly, turned up just a little bit, maybe 10%, as your host comes back over. Hey. All right, so the first round is over. Anyone want to bet more?
Can I just order more drinks?
Or change your... you can definitely do that. You can change your bets. The underdog current bet is... Let's see, it was times 10. It's now looking at times 12. With that first round lost. Because they would have to win the next 2 in order to win. It's best of 3. Anyone want to change their bets?
Nope.
All right.
Can I change it after the next round?
Depends on the outcome. You would be able to change it as long as disasters don't win. It's best 2 out of 3, correct?
Yep.
So.
I mean, I bet for both.
Right, but it depends on who
I
wins.
would like to change my bet for the underdogs to 25 instead of the 51. And the rest will go to the winning team right now.
All right, give me a second there. So, minus 25 from the underdogs. And 25 on the big dogs. All right? All right. Let's see, we got that here. 25, carry the 1. Okay, we got that. There was a 1. Yep. 75.
Don't stop him, please.
Yeah. Got it. Either of you. Change bets?
No, quite alright. Thank you, though.
All right. It kind of walks over to your table. You've separated yourselves. Too close to the action?
I would say so, yes.
Definitely.
I see. You want to put in a bet now?
No, but could you bring more drinks?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. What kind of drinks do you want?
Just
Ale.
more of the elven wine for me.
All right.
I actually want to drink from this special water.
Okay. It tastes like regular water. It's just slightly spicy.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, some people call it sparkling water. We call it spicy water.
It's not spicy.
That's what we call it here.
If I was asking for spicy, I'd ask for something spicy in it.
This one's also alcoholic. We call it. That's why it's spicy.
It's fascinating.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Bye.
This guy hurts to listen to. Seems like he's in pain all the time.
Can I get another cup?
Yep.
Thank you.
You should sip this one.
I feel like there's probably a limit on this.
Are you going to sip this one?
Sip.
No.
You should sip this one, I say with suggestion.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead and cast suggestion.
What
What is the save that he needs to make?
Let's find out. I make sure I still have it, so appreciate it. Yes, of course I do. Wisdom.
26.
Does he have disadvantage because he's drunk AF?
I'm gonna say no because I think him being in a better mind would make him more susceptible to your spell. But like,
Yeah.
his brain's not working at max cap right now.
So wouldn't he have advantage?
Nope, just normal normal roll.
He passes.
Oh no.
Okay.
Would you roll?
So can I feel that? Is there a like a?
I don't think you can tell, so you fail suggestion. Yeah, no. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I'd say you feel a little bit more tempted to agree. Like, makes a good point, but
Fuck them.
you wouldn't really be able to tell if it was magic unless you were maybe someone who could cast that spell.
Next time I'll intimidate you. I can practice that on the way here.
All right, so he leaves. All right, we're gonna get the second round started here. So far, round one wasn't looking too good for the Omegans, but it's time for round two.
Woo.
All right.
Come on, Americans, you got this! I say with Bardic Inspiration.
All right, they will keep their bardic inspiration, and now you can see that the balls now all turn red,
Ooh.
like a light red, and there are now like stripes under one of the 5 on both sides. Powerball's out now. Powerball. I said Powerball. It's out now.
Keep that Powerball in the garage!
Powerball is a multiplier of ×2 to whatever they get it at, and we'll see how this goes.
Oh, wait, before. When I said get that Powerball, can I have been using suggestion on the Omegarians to actually get the ball?
I'm gonna say no,
Damn.
but you can do it for next
Okay.
round.
If there is a next round. If they lose this round, there's no next round.
You can do it for next round because the first 4 owlbears just kind of do the same dunking method, but the last owlbear kind of like tried to pick it up, and they like stumbled and threw it. It like slightly hit the top of the wall, whereas the 5-pointer
Oh.
lobbed back into the hole, and that was the Powerball.
Oh.
So they got 10 points for that one, bringing their total to 14 points for this round. And you see that the other team is not doing so hot, even though they're amazing. They're kind of throwing it, and 2 balls hit each other at once, and kind of go down. That's two points. You see that the rest of them are basically like aiming for like the 3s and stuff, not really going for that top, and they managed to only get about 12 points. Wow, that's a shocker! It looks like the Omegans took round 2. And now we're gonna take a quick break and listen to a couple words from our sponsors.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
We're actually gonna take a quick break, guys.
Dun-dun.
So we will see you in about 10 minutes, and we'll come back to hear a quick word from our sponsors. All right. And we're back.
Woo! Only sound I can make today.
And that was a word from our sponsor, Cave Caverns, where you can find all of your adventuring needs.
Oh my gosh.
Cave caverns.
Yep.
Cave deeps.
Now
Cave
we're gonna take
Castle deeps.
we're gonna take a little intermission, and your host should be out to you soon. At this point, your host comes back. Hey. All right, so it's 1-1 now. So. Omegon is now raised to, you get 120% of your bet if they win. And the other team, it's going down. So you're not getting as much.
Do we get to adjust our bets after that round?
And you can adjust your bets now. All right, now I've got you 26 on Omegon and 75 on the Disaster Bastards.
Logical player me is like, I should still be voting for the winning team, but in-person me feels like I'm supposed to switch. Because I feel like they're gonna win.
Do what
Because,
Sumiko would do.
huh?
Do what
Do what
Sumiko would do.
drunk Sumiko would do.
That's
Just
true.
throwing that out there.
She is crunk at this point.
Drunk
Is.
I
Sumiko.
mean, does she even understand any of the words that are coming at her right now, other than this 3 seconds away?
Should I switch?
Individually, maybe.
My
but
bet.
not in a sense.
You should do whatever you want.
What would you do?
I'm holding.
I'm again not going to change my bet. It's better odds if you don't change. Mathematically
I've already changed twice.
Then you shouldn't change again.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm! I'm gonna switch all of it
All right,
to the losing. No, not the smaller ones.
Omegons are.
Yeah, that name.
All right, so you're switching to full 75 to the other guys.
I better win.
You never know. That's called gambling.
No, it's your money and your tickets.
Can I just say that Samaria and I are sitting over at another table discussing like battle tactics and just like being grown-ups.
Mary's actually been real quiet right now.
Okay.
She's still freaking out a bit.
About
Dying.
Being dead.
that whole thing.
Yeah. Well, not about being dead, but
So I'd say that you try and like start conversation
Right.
by like about that Perry.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
You're kind of met with like a weirdish silence, like a. Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, she's not ignoring
Yeah.
Tatiana by any stretch of the imagination.
So at this point, the third round about to start. You can now see that there are these flashing yellow and red lights. And you can see that the partition that is keeping them separate, it's still there. But now there is a third arena that opens up and lights shine down on it. And you can see that there are now two fully grown owlbears in this cage.
Are they friendly or do they like terrifying?
I would say they look more intimidating just because they're older.
Oh, right?
But they also
Wait, are
have
these
on.
baby owlbears that are playing?
Yes.
They're not like miniaturized adult owlbears?
I'd say maybe like kids, owlbear
Aw.
children. They're not like babies
Okay.
though. Not like fresh out of the owlbear.
Try the oven.
Yeah, but the two owlbears that come up, you can see that they are fully grown, huge, and
My dad
Yeah.
is just like,
They have on team jerseys as well.
Wait.
Whoa! I just heard back from the team up here. It seems that for the third round, they're going to spice things up a bit. They're bringing out the big dogs.
Bum bum bum.
Say it.
Is that cheating?
Cheating.
You can now see that there is
Music.
a third team that is added to the column. They're the senior citizens.
Oh, a third team
A third team
of two
of two adult
owlbears.
owlbears. All right, so this changes up things a bit. Let me just read the rules here, I guess. It's my first time doing it, after all. So, if you continue to bet on the Omegons, you have a 115% payout. The Disaster Bastards have gone down to a 5%. And Senior Citizens be a 1x. So you wouldn't lose anything if you switched to them. At least if I'm reading this right. I'm sure your host could explain more.
Does their win count as 2 wins, or does that mean we have a 4th round if they win?
Are you screaming this?
Yeah.
hope so.
Drunkenly.
If you have any questions, you should ask your host. And then he stops. Your host comes back around. Hey, they want to change their votes.
Is there gonna be a 4th round if they win? The old ones?
No. If they win, then the I guess whoever's second between the other two will basically take it.
How does that work for betting?
It means if you still want to bet on like the Omegons and they get second place or they get first place.
You said it was best 2 out of 3.
Between those two teams. So this is just like it's a fun thing that they try and put in so that people
I don't think it's fun.
don't lose their money, I guess.
I love it. Thank you. I was getting a little tired.
I don't really have an opinion either.
Well, you should have an opinion.
I'm gonna pick
Sorry.
up my drink and pour it on.
Pour it on your food?
Why?
Okay.
I was going for the floor, but there's no way I would hit the floor.
Kev, what's that? Seasoning. Interesting. Maybe you want to change your bets.
Nope.
No.
No? Alright. Then, alright, bye. Then he leaves. About a minute passes before, Donson comes back on the thaumaturgy speaker. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and start this. He counts them down, and they just begin going at it. At this point, let's see who wins. So they're just doing the same thing that they've always been doing. At this point, two of those balls are now power balls with the strip and everything. The adult owlbears, they seem to have a better grasp of what's going on here, and kind of looking over and seeing the numbers and everything. They're just kind of throwing it really hard at the numbers on the wall and bouncing it in, and they have the highest amount. They get done first as they use all 5 of theirs pretty quick. Next, it's just between these 2 other teams that are just going at it, and you can see that the Omegons have resorted back to their original, just trying to dunk them in instead of throwing them against the wall, and they end up with 7 points. because of the double modifier on those 2 power balls. And the other team, the Disaster Bastards, has 16 points, coming in second.
They use their bardic inspiration.
They didn't get bardic
No,
inspiration
that's right.
this go around, but I use it for them every other round. All right, that was an exciting gambling round. I hope you all have a great night, and our next gambling event will start in about 30 minutes. Again, come by O&D shop. We will help you with anything that you need. Have a good one. Donson,
I'm gonna go claim my
signing
reward.
off. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna go claim my reward.
Okay.
Sumiko, didn't you end up betting everything on the team that just lost?
No.
Okay. You,
Go have fun.
go ahead.
I believe in you.
All right, so he comes back over, and he's like, "All right, you guys doing separate checks for the food?
How much is the food looking?
Just depends on what you got.
How much was the bill?
So then total.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Even for those 2 over there
Yeah.
at the other table. All right, let's see. You're looking at about 100 gold pieces.
Was not worth it.
You're telling me that was 100
That's
gold worth of food and drink.
The drink is what got you there.
Which drink?
It's very, very strong.
What is it? Which drink? And I'm guessing talking about the drink you gave to them, correct?
The drink that they both had.
Is our bets, are they written down behind him?
No.
Where are they written?
You wrote them down on a piece of like on a notebook, but
Where's the notebook?
you can't see it on his person right now. If you want to like attack him and take it, you can though.
It's quite a steep price. What's the total? What's the price for an individual one of his drinks?
An individual one of these is 40 gold.
Oh well, I guess that means. What on earth are you all putting in it? Or is that a trade secret?
It's a bit of a trade secret. So secret they don't even tell me.
That sounds like.
So I'm just paying you 40 gold to put poison in my body, for all I know.
Sometimes it's fun.
I just work here, man.
Fair.
I don't know. I'm immune to
Just
poison.
trying
What was
to
the
get
cost again?
an honest pay.
What was the total cost again?
100 gold pieces.
Here, I hand him 10 platinum.
All right. Thank you. And you can pick up your earnings at the front desk, or if you had any.
Yeah, I had 75 on those.
Well, as he said, take it up with front desk.
I had 75 on those.
Front desk it is.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the front desk.
She's
Okay.
gonna be real disappointed.
I know, some reason was okay.
Is she going up alone?
Yes. I mean, I'm not gonna go. I stayed in I'm like 10 feet back just observing.
Okay. You can see that there is a new person at the front desk. You can see that they are now half orc, and they have like 2 other elven guards that are with them. Hey, you ready to cash out? All right. What's your name?
Sumiko.
And you were
75
You were sitting.
and 25.
Oh no, I don't have that.
That's what I told him.
No, it seems.
Because I had 50-50 and then I changed it to 75-25.
Yeah, then it says here, last round you change it all to the Omega.
Nope. I stayed because the rest of my group stayed.
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Super disadvantage.
It is a 12.
Acceptable.
I feel like that's pretty good for a drunk.
I have it written all right here. Yeah, you had all 101 on Omegon.
Nope.
I'm sorry, ma'am. But we don't have anything for you
Oh
up
my
here.
goodness, I'm on the wrong character.
What?
I've been looking for charm this whole time. Because I want to cast charm on this person. But I need to switch to the right
God.
character. Somehow I ended up on my one-shot character. I don't know how to get back.
You want me to do it?
Maybe.
All right, ma'am. Anything else we can help you out with?
Yes.
Let us know.
No. I want to cast charm.
You need the
She says
spell.
out loud.
Huh?
You just need the spell.
I have a spell.
I know, you
For
just
some
need to see
reason,
what
my
the spell
character
does.
is just not showing up right
Hold
now.
on, sir. I need to cast charm on you. Just gotta remember how to cast it.
Player you just need the spell.
So while this train wreck's happening, I'm gonna get up and walk over.
Charm. person?
I'm doing charm person. I'm gonna like be trying to hold my drink and like curl my hair. I have it.
Okay.
I think so. Be like I had 75 on the disaster side and 25 on the other.
It's gonna be an 18.
Dang. My wisdom save is 17.
Dang. That's rough.
Oh, do they know they're
Sad
trying?
times.
I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back disguised as Val.
Okay.
Leave house out.
Actually, no,
So-
never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
After you do that,
Very bad idea.
after you do that, kind of
Not doing
using the verbal and somatic elements of that spell, you can see that the elven guards kind of come from around the table, and like, do not use magic in here. This is your one warning.
I didn't do anything.
Upon hearing this, I walk up. She's quite drunk. I'll take her away. Pay her no mind.
Go ahead, take her out.
They messed up my bid.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, it's not.
It's fine.
I need that money.
It's fine.
Go
Are you
get my
taking her
money.
outside?
I've got your money. It's fine.
I need 200 gold.
Here, it's right here. I have it. I put it in your hand, but then I take it right back instantly.
That's not funny.
Let's go. outside. We're
Nope.
gonna get you some
Nope.
daylight.
So you guys walk outside.
Nope. I'm gonna go walk and sit next to
That's
I
Tatiana.
am pulling. I am strongly suggesting her outside with
Nope.
strength.
Strength. Okay, so go ahead and make an athletics check versus your athletics or acrobatics.
I want to do acrobatics because I'm just gonna try and sit somewhere else.
Do you have disadvantage because she's drunk AF?
I feel like
Yeah. And you guys are in the front room now, like the entrance. So you'd have to go back into the establishment to get back to the tables and such.
19.
Damn it.
So I have a +8 to acrobatics.
So like a. Did you not get
No,
Yeah.
I rolled horribly.
We're like,
So-
don't touch me.
like a drunken master?
Danger, danger.
And then I'm just gonna sit down with Tatiana and Samaria.
When you go to sit down, I'm going to say, pick another table.
I'm gonna sit down and I'm just gonna put my head down.
Can I make an intimidation check?
Oh damn it! That was my next
Sure.
thing.
Yeah.
Put her,
I'm not scared.
her head's down.
I crit.
You crit.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
So I would say in your drunken state, you can tell the ferocity that's coming off of these words, but your head is currently down at the table.
No, that was as she was sitting down.
I
Before her ass hit the seat.
Fair. Then,
She hit
if
me
you want
in the
to change what you can do,
I'm gonna go under the table.
She's now sitting under the table.
I'm gonna get up and leave the table.
That's fine.
I'm gonna reach my hand under the table and pat her on the head. Samiko, how you doing, sweetie?
Sweetie.
They took my money.
Oh no, did the gambling not work out too well for you?
They got my bid wrong.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. Come here, let me get you a glass of water.
I'm good. Just sit under the table.
I will motion to a waiter and ask for some water.
Okay.
I'll be heading back to the original table to check on everyone.
I'm wobbling around trying to find Val. Val.
I'm literally right here, Varian.
You're
Very.
Whole time.
Val. Guess who am I? Oh dear. I'm the queen. And I do what I feel is best for my people. Who am I?
Someone with advantage. I mean, inspiration.
I think you're the queen.
Very astute. Do you think we could run Stonehaven better than some queen?
Okay, why would we want Stonehaven though?
Because it's big.
Yeah, but then
It's
we
got
have to,
Trixon.
that's true. Then we have to worry about all these people. Why don't we just start our own place?
Oh, our own place.
Mm-hmm.
Where is our own place? Is it Stonehaven?
I don't think we really have a place.
We could separate Stonehaven.
Mm-hmm. No, that might start more issues.
The shadows of Stonehaven. That's bigger than Zethris.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's the end of my thought.
I'm proud of you. During this, I'm looking for a waiter. Different waiter.
You got some water now.
Great.
All right, you got a different waiter.
I'm just
Uh,
holding her head and
She'll
helping
have
her
a
drink.
concoction to help sober people up quickly.
Have you ever heard of this?
Quicker.
Have you ever heard of the spicy water?
Yes, I've tried it. Does it work? I mean, I
It's-
wasn't
it's-
drunk at the time. Isn't it alcoholic in nature?
Yes, which is weird. Turns out it's like a counteracting kind of alcohol. It's interesting.
Okay. Well, how much was that? I already had some myself. I just paid. I didn't really pay attention.
How much was
So
the
it would be to get more, like a pitcher.
pitcher? I think it should only run about 3 gold pieces.
Perfect.
I'd have to check.
Could I get a pitcher for that table over there and that one over there?
Sure.
And here's the 6 gold.
I'm not exactly sure of the price. I think it's low.
That's
So
fine.
do you just want to give me 10 and I'll bring back your change?
Just keep it change.
Oh.
Here-
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Is there a
They
like
leave.
a bar?
There is on the upper deck. Like on the 2nd floor.
Can I go there?
Sure.
Okay, I will go there.
Alright.
I will continue to order drinks.
Okay. More wine?
How's she feeling?
I didn't think that she was just like throwing them back, but kind of sipping as it finishes. She's like, I'll have another. So maybe like three glasses of wine in.
Takes a lot to mess up an elf too.
Do you have anything
Usually.
stronger?
So usually.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some of that?
All right, I got you. She kind of turns around. Wine.
Oh, danke.
All right. She fills your glass. It's a very dark purple. Try that.
I try it.
It's smooth. Oh, it's smooth. But you can taste it. It tastes like red.
Okay. This is lovely. What's that? What's this?
It's good.
No,
It's strong.
What were you doing?
Agreeing.
Is that all?
How many cups have you had? I'm just here to serve you drinks.
That's fine.
All right. I'll even be your friend if you want. People tell me their problems all the time. I give really good advice, I hear.
Do you?
Yeah. Think on what your problem is, and I'll give you some advice. She kind of walks over to one of the other patrons to serve them. At which point comes back spicy water.
Can I roll to see if I notice that she's drinking much normally more than I would expect?
Her?
Yes.
You're on the same
upstairs.
floor as her.
I'm yes, but before she left us, she was drinking.
Then I would say no.
No. Okay.
Just because they were removed, like from your table. So
We
unless you
weren't
were
causing a ruckus.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
Unlike some people at our party.
Yeah.
You're like chasing Sumiko down, and we're just like.
I would say the only person who would really be able to tell is like Tatiana.
Right.
You're like actively sitting with her and stuff.
Okay. Passing by their table, I'm guessing Samari would have been gone by this time. There will be water coming. Give it to Sumiko. It should maybe help.
she got me water.
It's fine.
It's true. I do have her drinking water now. But
This is-
if there's something more helpful,
The same stuff I was drinking before. Apparently, it helps.
okay.
So I'm gonna go check on Virian. Samira, all right? Or just getting away from the person that slapped her the hell in the face.
I think she's having a rough time, but needs a little bit of space right now.
Got it. I'll head back over and check on Virian.
Hey, Val. Who am I? Oh, bother. I'm the queen. And I live in a castle.
I fucking love it.
Oh, hey.
The same thing again? Is that it?
Who am I? I'm trying to make this as difficult as
Do I hear this as I'm walking up? Crap, what's the queen's name?
Old dream.
Nope, not saying that.
The queen again.
Who on earth are you sitting next to Val? Who pray tell are you?
What?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Are you here?
Yes.
Or are you there?
We should start our own settlement.
We shall. And let's cheer to that. I say as I hand him a glass of the water. The spicy water.
Sure.
We've been drinking this poison.
No, you've been drinking something completely different.
I thought we were drinking this
No.
spicy water.
No.
Oh, wow.
We've been
Okay.
drinking basically like
Regular.
battery acid,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Gotcha. I was very
straight-
confused this whole time. I thought you were about to just give us more, but we were
No.
already drinking.
No.
God,
It's like
no.
straight
Spicy water is what he
vodka.
put in the middle of the table and said, hey, try this. And as like
You
a
guys
bonus
had the
drink.
strongest
Yeah.
drink. Which
Oh,
is
because I
different.
had
I
sniffed
imagine
it,
he
and
gave
I
that
was like,
to us
does
for
it smell
free
like
since we were buying the
water?
most expensive drinks.
That's okay. Never mind.
But yeah, so I give you a drink of that to drink. I do drink along with you.
This looks different than what I had before.
It is slightly better.
I'll take a sip.
No. I said we're cheers to the new settlement. So, cheers.
To the king. King Val.
King Val.
As he says that, I'm going to the bathroom. And I'll just go upstairs to the second
He
floor.
goes to sit on his throne.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. This is gonna be a long day.
That's why I already left.
And I say that as you're walking away.
Okay. Where are you going?
Just with the upper deck where the Samaria went.
Okay. Where are you going? Where are you staying?
I'm
With Miriam.
taking care of Arian. I guess we got 2 babysitters right now.
And I'm taking care of Sumiko.
Constantly I'll be doing what I can to make sure he drinks as much of this as possible.
Can I see Sumiko under the table?
Mm-hmm.
Come. Sumiko has founded the new settlement. And I'll just get on all fours and crawl underneath.
Oh no.
I follow with the picture.
I'll pat his head.
So the 3 of you under the table?
I imagine I will be playing actually Song of Rest. I think is what it's called. I don't think that's what it's actually called. I think it's called something else. Yes, it is Song of Rest. I'll be playing Song of Rest.
Okay.
You get more HP if I play for an hour, but I don't know if we're going to be here for an hour, so I play regardless.
You guys let me know.
If we're here for an hour, let me know.
They are now the 3 of them under the table.
Oh wait, all 3 of us are under the table?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not under the table.
She's not under the table.
Lute's under there with you. I'm sitting at the table,
Patting.
just like, checking in on you, giving you a little bit more water. How are you feeling? And then just
Spicy water.
Yeah.
Spicy water.
Spicy water.
Specifically.
As Virian gets onto the table,
Okay.
I'm really like, hey! And I'll be trying to high five you, but I'll miss again, so then it just becomes a hug. And then she'll just not move.
So, on the upper deck, before you arrive. So, what do you think on it?
Sure, I have a question.
Please?
When do you get off work?
Couple hours.
Do you have any plans? Would you like to have plans?
Oh god.
Depends. What are these plans?
I've yet to find someone to stay in town. But once I do...
If you can come back around 5.
I will.
All right. We'll discuss all those problems. And as she walks away, you then arrive, and you see her see Samaria sitting down at the table.
I'll sit down. You know, if you drink alone, you're an alcoholic.
You would know.
Very much. And then I'll motion to the bartender.
She comes over. Friend? Hey.
Hey,
Acquaintance.
just a drink.
Sure. What can I get you?
Just wine.
You know what she's having?
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Slide it to him.
It's called Dark Feather. Smooth.
Does it taste like a wine?
It does.
Okay.
Tastes like red.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Get that for you.
You can just have mine.
You don't want it anymore?
No.
I'll still take a second one.
Okay. She comes and brings it. And, yeah, at this point, the spicy water is it's doing its thing, actually. It's pretty damn effective.
That's what's up.
And you can kind of already start to, like, you're now at, like, a tipsy stage.
What point do you realize you're under the table?
At this point.
Snuggling.
At this point in time.
How much time has passed? Like
Only
10
like,
minutes?
Yeah, like 10, 15 minutes.
Sweet.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
I like it.
I mean, it's a different rendition of the last time I played it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an E this time.
It's nice.
All right. So, are you guys doing anything at this point? You're now tipsy. Like, you can feel the effects of the alcohol, but you're still completely in like control of yourself. You're not like drunk.
Do we see that their eyes are like not just like glazed that over?
I'm like down. Like in very hand.
How are you guys doing? You feeling a little better?
Unfortunately.
I mean, unfortunately.
That's a valid answer.
So, as far as strongest stuff you have, where did that rate?
I'll give it a 7, maybe. I had that one drink that turned my arms numb. So that's probably better.
Mm,
Oh, well,
interesting.
fair.
We should start ranking them.
Okay.
We could make a guide for fellow travelers.
Hmm.
Oh, I bet we could sell that
Mm,
at the taverns.
we could. So,
This one was called the Silver Dagger, by the way. The drink itself.
Mm.
how are you doing, Vivian?
Fine. 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 Fine.
Would
You
you like
seem much improved.
Would you like to go for a walk?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's nice and dark under the table.
Do you have his goggles
Probably crowded
Huh?
under
Do you
there
have
for you.
on? Looking at you, do you have your goggles on?
Yes. No, it's really dark.
There you go. Is that better?
Yep. This is fine.
It's okay. We're here for you, Varian.
Thanks.
This ale is really good. Does anybody want to try this ale?
The barrel,
I'll
yeah.
reach out from under the table.
2 different hands.
I'll pass it around. Really, some of the best I've had.
Sumiko's actually gonna just realize that she's on a person, and she's gonna be like touching your arms to realize that it's you, and then she's gonna get up and leave.
Like leave as in
Like
like
leave?
leave? Oh, God damn it.
Like to the bathroom or something.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
She's not gonna say anything. Just leave.
Okay.
Then at this point, you can see that some of the hosts are coming around and talking to some of the patrons and letting them know of the next event that's starting. And they get to your table. It's a tall human woman. She has like short, like soft bluish hair, light blue. And she's like, "Hey guys, I don't want to kick you out, but our next round of like gambling is about to start, and you have to like reserve the table. If you want to stay, you can. You just have to let me know. If you want to reserve the table, you can."
I think we're staying for now.
Okay, then I'll have you guys reserve a table, and you're in for another round of bets. And I'll have a host over here soon to get all that gold and get you some tickets and stuff.
Perfect.
Cool?
Thank you.
Cool. Then at that point, we're back upstairs.
I forgot to ask, what race is this bartender?
She's a half elf.
Ooh, never mind. That conversation just did not happen.
Very, very attractive though.
Doesn't matter.
Can you
Not
send
going
Loot up
out
there?
for a patrol.
Nope.
Can you send Loot up there to judge you?
So what's happening at the bar? What's happening at the table?
I'll slide her drink back that she gave me. So are we talking about Bisno now or later?
You can talk about whatever you want.
I don't think I have much.
Why'd you ask?
Because I feel like it might be a sore spot at the moment for you.
Do you think Bisno's a sore spot?
What happened at Bisno? I don't give a shit about Bisno.
What do you mean, what happened?
That you died.
I'm here now.
Good answer.
Still have things to do.
Like?
We're not having that conversation. We just had it an hour ago.
Through the Queen?
No. After.
Coming out of the bathroom
I'm staying in the bathroom.
forever.
She's gonna be like hiding in a stall, like writing in her diary.
How long are you gonna stay in there?
A lengthy amount of time.
If it's longer than 5 minutes, I'll ask Tatiana to check on her.
Okay, so Tatiana comes into the stall.
Excuse you. I go into the stall.
I mean, you didn't say anything.
You
You're
said
just like,
into the bathroom, I believe.
Into the bathroom.
I'm
I'm sorry.
picturing
Hey, girl!
a regular bathroom with multiple stalls.
there
Everything's going.
are 3 stalls. Are you checking on her? Yes or no? Like, are you walking into the bathroom?
Sure.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
No,
there
it's fine.
was
I'm
just
gonna
silence
give her
after
a-
after he said
mean,
that.
I like giving people their space.
If you say no, then Loot will go on their own.
I will go check out Samiko.
Do you seem like you don't want to go?
No, it's not that I don't want to go.
Well, I don't mind going myself. She just seems to know you for longer.
Yeah, I'll go check on her.
Okay.
So you walk into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Walk to the bathroom, apparently. No, Samiko,
Mm-hmm.
how are you doing?
Just fine.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Nope.
All right. We'll let you know when we're leaving. Will you be in here?
Yep.
Okay. Let us know if you go anywhere. Promise?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm here if you need me.
Okay.
Okay. I'll slide a glass of water under the door. Under the stall door.
Perfect.
We've all been there with a girlfriend, haven't we?
Perfect.
All right. And then when I leave, I'll keep an eye on the bathroom door so that if she leaves, I kind of have a sense of where she is.
No, the bathroom is on the 2nd floor.
Oh.
So
And is there anything other than the bar? Are there other seats up there?
I mean, the bar gets pretty close if you sit at like the end. If you sit
Okay.
at the end of the bar.
But
But you do see them at the other end of the bar.
at the other end of the bar. What is my sense, if I do an insight check, what is my sense of their vibe? Does it seem
I don't even think
Make
you
it
have to do an
tense?
insight. Like, Val would look fine.
Samaria would look...
Fine.
Everybody looks fine. All right. Hey, guys. Walk up, sit down on a stool like it's nothing. Samiko's in the bathroom, so keeping an eye on her. Could I get another ale from the bartender?
Sure. Yeah, got you.
We were
She,
just okay.
gives you an ale. She kind of gives you like a. Keeps walking.
Oh, she's cute. And I take a sip of my drink.
For a half elf, maybe.
Really?
Make juggers.
What? So are you.
Thanks.
I guess.
Oh, we're just talking about death and other fun things, and
Talking about death.
it's a thick cloud up here.
Oh, I see.
I hadn't noticed.
I wonder if they have anything stronger than me.
I will slide.
Your drink
Down
over
to Tatiana, yeah.
Okay.
Keeps just passing around.
I take a sip. This is absolutely delicious.
You can keep it.
All right.
Cool. What are you two doing now?
You want to get out from underneath the table?
I'll just roll out underneath the table.
Doing okay, buddy?
Yeah.
I know we talked a little bit about your story, but I don't know all of it. And I know where you went. Are you okay?
We should go back to Trixon's.
We should. We haven't, we still had some things planned left.
He
I
has.
also still do want to put on that show.
Oh yeah. But we should go to Trixon's first.
What do you want to get from Dixon's?
He said he had something for us.
Did he?
Yeah.
What did he have for us?
He wouldn't tell us.
Oh, right. Well, I guess we should head back.
Where's everyone else?
I believe they've all gone upstairs. Do you want to go? We can go catch up with them.
We can do the stone. How's it going?
Fine, we're at the bar. Talking about death.
Oh, okay. Are you guys ready to leave, or do you want to stay here for a little bit longer?
Should I ask them to change the music choice to something more like, I don't know, upbeat?
Where do you want to go?
Trixon said he had something for us. Seemed very excited.
Trixon isn't aware, so Trixon's Fixins?
Yeah.
That sounds like a better time than this, quite frankly. Sumiko, are you about ready to leave?
She'll just walk out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Meet you outside.
You guys going?
Yeah, before we go outside, I'm going to kind of like nonchalantly like rub my head and go into Lith's vision outside.
Okay.
It's kind of like a he would have kind of done it walking 2 eggs and kegs, but not as often. This is kind of like a paranoid kind of thing.
So you're gonna walk outside?
No, but before I get up from the bar, I'm gonna do go into Lith's vision while she's outside.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be anyone really of note that's like standing out. A lot of people are just walking throughout the streets, doing the things that they do. What you do notice though is that the door opens from the wyvern tail, and you see that someone is like being forcefully thrown out. They're like, "I said I changed my vote. You didn't write it down." He's like, "Yeah, buddy. We've heard it. We've heard it." And the two elven guards kind of throw him. He's a much older, portly gentleman, maybe in his 50s.
Do I notice that?
That's in Lith's
Is it
vision,
noticeable?
right?
I don't know. Would have been noticeable?
Oh,
I mean, y'all were still upstairs at this
What?
point, right? Oh,
I would
okay.
say everyone.
Not the guy being thrown
No.
out.
Yeah.
With Samara seeing me do it.
No.
Then yeah, because it's a very noticeable like.
trans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? You're paranoid.
Standing up. Can't be too paranoid.
You're still worried about the night masks.
It's on my head.
I'm sure it is. You're right.
It'll be fine.
Don't let it cloud your judgment. Just get up and leave.
Is everyone else leaving as well?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll see you guys walk outside. Unless whoever wants to get how much, they earned, if they earned anything.
Oh, anybody else?
I don't think
Anybody
anyone-
want? Yeah,
Reals.
We lost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, house.
Yeah, everybody lost
Unless they give you
everything,
something for
so-
winning a single round.
No.
Like a
No. Yeah, loot balancing. Cool. So you guys walk outside. And are you walking towards Trixon's Fixins?
yes, sir.
Okay. You get, you're walking across towns. It's pretty much on the other end of the commerce district than from where you are. So it takes a bit to walk over there. And as you're approaching, like as you're about to hit that stretch where you can see it, you see that Leonthorn is walking towards you all from the right. So he comes over. He seems to be holding. Seems to be holding a bag, and he's like, "Hello again,
Hey, Leo.
Leonthorn."
And
Fine, you can call me that.
of course I can.
Leonthorn, why are you here?
I'm here to deliver something that the Queen had for you, a reward. So after that display, never mind.
No, what was that?
After that display,
Don't listen to Val. you're
not
fine.
my place. I'm just here to protect the Queen. So we thank you for your service, and this is what the Queen had for you. That's a bag.
Well,
Who's gonna take it?
I got it.
Speaking of the Queen,
I start counting whatever's in it while she's talking.
how would one go
There isn't any
about...
money in it.
Oh, what's in it?
Just seems to be. There is a potion. There's like a small flat iron rod. There's like a bright gem. And there's a wand.
Okay.
And there's also a card.
Do I know the value of any of this?
No.
I'll read the card first.
The card has directions to like a bank.
Mm.
And it said, it says basically like you can withdraw from the Shadows Fund,
Oh.
but that your like monetary gain is there and not like in a bag.
Yeah. I'll let Marion.
If I wanted to go about making an appointment to speak with the Queen, how would I do it?
I'd set up an appointment for you.
Thank you.
Side note, when we're walking around, are you in said disguise?
No.
Cool.
Probably just regular.
Once I find out, I'll have word sent out.
Thank you.
Sure.
What's the amount in the account?
That I'm not sure of. I wasn't privy to that knowledge.
Okay. I
I'm
guess
sure
we'll
we
just
can ask.
let you know if it's
Thank.
sufficient or not after we've been there.
Well, as always, thank you for being you.
Thanks. See you walks away.
Oh, I meant to wink. I didn't wink. Blue winks.
Remember,
Okay.
a moment later he wanted to wink.
Too late, damn it. Next time.
From where you are, this bank is probably like a 20-minute walk to get to. And you can very well do so. But you're pretty close to Trixon's as well.
What all did you get in there?
Just a number of magical items.
Huh. You
Yes,
said
we can ask Trixon what they all do.
fair. You said something about a bank.
Yes, and then there's information about how we can pick up our actual payment from the bank.
I
You
guess
do-
that would make more sense than carrying around.
You do notice that the rod looks very familiar.
The immovable rod.
Oh, shiz.
It looks like a rod that you have seen. It doesn't look like the exact same rod, but it looks like the rod that you guys had previously.
Oh, shiz.
Who was it that had one of these?
That was so long
It wasn't me.
It was
If
you?
I see it, I'm gonna be very excited.
What does it do?
I mean, I'm guessing you'd be pulling
Put
these
it
out, so
somewhere.
that really
Yeah,
makes
I'm
it.
sort of pulling them out and showing them to the group.
You
Oof.
count.
Okay, so then
Until
first
you're
thing you pull out is a
deactivated,
potion.
basically.
You know, it has like a greenish liquid. It's bubbling a bit.
Ooh.
Next thing she pulls out is a wand. You know, no one of you have identify. So like knowing what this actually does, you'd have to like spend time really learning it. But she does also pull out that rod, and as you see, it's a flat iron rod with that button on top. You know exactly what it is. That button.
May I hold that rod?
Immediately.
How did you lose the first one?
The first one.
I tried to stop an airship.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that happened. Huh.
What? You tried to stop
An airship.
an airship
Mhm.
with whatever the heck that is.
Yeah.
One, what is that? Two, what is an airship?
An airship? Is a ship?
In the air. Please don't just say that.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
It flies in the air.
Thank you, Sherlock. I'm guessing this is something.
You just asked what it was.
Imagine a ship like
it was.
that
It wasn't. I
would
didn't actually
normally
need
go
an
on
answer.
water.
I realized
Oh,
that
it
it was
was
a ship
rhetorical.
that flies through the air.
Yeah.
I just never seen one.
It was
so
really cool.
I'm
I mean,
surprised.
very cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
Kind of scary. Everybody almost died. I piloted the ship and managed to save them all. Don't make a big deal out of it or anything, but
We won't.
that was me.
As for this, I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up to you, and I'll click the button and just let go of it.
How high above me did you put it?
Just put it like at your chest.
Oh, so pretty low. So you've been, because that would be like 2 feet off the ground.
I don't think I have to bend down to do that, but I'll just do it right.
You're like 7 foot tall. Whatever.
Hold
regardless.
arms. It's fine. Try to move it.
I grab it and like dangle from it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, no movement. Oh well, this seems. Well, I could see a couple uses for this. We could hang shirts on it.
How many pull-ups do you think you can do?
I don't know. It's been a while. Missed one maybe. I will attempt to do 5 pull-ups.
Make an athletics check.
If he gets off the ground, I'm gonna click the button. again.
Yes.
Sure. I think my modifiers are 2, so we're gonna go with 10.
Okay. Yeah. It's all the way up. Are you gonna click it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You click it. You just fall to the ground.
That was rude.
How cool is that, though? Can I pick you up by the bar?
Still rude.
I'm sorry.
Cool, but rude.
Crude.
Crude. Are we at Trixon's yet?
If you guys are walking, then yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
we're walking.
Okay, then you arrive at Trixon's Fixin's, and you can see that Trixon seems to be concluding like business with someone, and with that said, I think that we're done here. I hope that you enjoy this and it helps you in your trying to capture runaway pigs. Enjoy. You can see that this elf just kind of runs out like happily with this like it looks like a very small net that fits into the palm of the elves' hands. They're like and kind of walking out. They almost bump into you guys and just keep going. So at this point, you guys walk in. He hasn't really noticed you yet because he just heard the sound of the door opening and assuming it was the person leaving. So you see he's like just tidying up and, you know, doing what he does.
Hey, bud.
Oh. Hey.
We're back.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going. Just got a sale.
Oh, a big one?
Pretty big, yes.
Congrats.
Thank you. I've been trying to sell that item for a while, and this person just needed it for a very specific case.
What item?
It's called the Net of Fortune. I mean, I named it that myself. But basically, if you like think on it long enough, you can throw it, and that will like come back to you.
Huh.
But you can throw it, and it'll become a large net. It'll just stay there until you like speak a command word to make it smaller again.
Are they a hunter?
Huh?
Are they a hunter of sorts then? I can see it quite useful for that.
Pig wrangler.
Oh.
Maybe they have a farm or something. Not exactly sure.
Interesting. Well, congrats.
Business is business.
Accurate.
As long as they're not doing it for like nefarious things, I'm fine selling it to them.
Fair. So, you asked us to come back. I mean, I was going to come back regardless, but...
Oh boy, I have something for you all, and I'm going to need you all to close your eyes. Every last one of you, even you, Lute. Close your eyes. Samaria,
I don't think so.
you have to close your eyes for the surprise.
Mary, you should close your eyes.
Thank you, Samaria.
The suggestion is strong today. Actually,
He kind of goes out of the room, and you can hear a large dragging sound.
Do you have a body?
Your mind does go to that because it sounds similar,
did you
but
kill someone's
just
throat?
and a loud thump.
It's a body.
It's a body.
So heavy,
Who did you kill, Trixie?
and he kind of starts to undo some of these like binds that he has, and you can just feel wind at your feet. You can open your eyes now. So you remember that thing that you brought me a while ago, that nasty evil carpet thing.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to tame it.
It doesn't,
And,
does it?
It, as you can see, it starts lifting off the ground. So now, as long as you're really nice to it, you could use it.
Like
It's a flying carpet.
to like ride on?
Yes.
How big is this thing, by the way? Is it big enough for all six of us?
No.
Oh.
It's
Huh.
Oh.
4 feet by 6 feet.
Oh.
So I'd say,
The two of us
Maybe,
can get on it.
Yes.
yeah, maybe like 2 people at once.
Okay. I immediately hop on it.
It's just like it's the size of the carpet, so
How do you store it? Doesn't seem very practical.
It seems extremely practical.
Are you gonna carry? It's bigger than you.
I will use it to fly at your height. Wait, what's it? Does it have a command word, or how does it how does it work? As soon as I get on it, do I know how it works?
well, my command word was bingo.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Just bingo. But if you want to use a different one, I guess I could like remove my command word so you could add your own.
Bingo's nice.
It's up to you all.
But, I mean, how do I get it to rise and just how do I get to move?
How do you steer it?
Yes.
How do you ride it?
I say as I'm holding onto the edge of it, like.
Well, after you speak the command word, whoever's in the front, it's like the driver's side almost. Whoever's in the front should be able to kind of ask it to go a certain way, just by thinking.
Bingo. And then now I rise to your level. So now I can walk along your pompous height.
You can be as high as my pompousness is, but the question still stands: how do you store that?
I mean, it's my new legs. What do I need to store? Do you store your legs?
Are you going to take it into a dungeon?
I would
Sure.
I would say you should probably just store it in the same bag of holding that you brought it in the first place.
Do we have that fucking thing?
I have a bag of holding right here.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a bag of holding.
That's how you originally brought it to me, at least.
It's been a while.
I know. It has.
Here's my bag of holding.
Tricks a note never forgets.
Cool. This is awesome. Thank you, Trixon.
Of course. Are you going to store it now? No. Oh,
Is it?
all right.
Wait, how wide is it?
4x6.
4x6.
How wide's the door?
Wider than, I'm sorry, more narrow than
Okay.
the carpet.
Well, when we get to leave, I will store it. I do have, as I lower myself down and step off, I do have something for you that I've already seen. I'd probably better go into one of the plethora of magical armories in town. But I did happen to grab this during after the fight, as I pull out Marta's sword. It appears quite damaged to my eyes, but I'm also not a magical sword user. What do you think of it?
Would you like to leave it with me and I can do a pretty deep analysis?
I mean, it's doing me no good, so certainly.
Fair. And takes it and puts it on a table. I'll get to that as soon as I can. When do you
No
need
rush.
this by?
No rush. I mainly just wanted to get away from him.
Do you plan on leaving town anytime soon?
We have a couple of days at least.
All right.
Can you identify these objects that were given to us as, I guess, rewards by the Queen?
Sure. Give me one moment.
Do you need these back?
So, okay, so where's that one?
Kind of goes into the back and gets a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Do you want? I think I might be able to identify this liquid a lot faster than the other two. But as far as these two, I might need some time as well.
Okay,
Do you want to leave them with me?
sure.
Okay.
We can come get them at the same time as the sword.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure. So he kind of dips his finger in. That's an enlarge potion. It'll make you grow.
How much?
I think double the size of.
If you drink the whole thing?
Yes.
It's single use.
Yes.
How much is it worth?
I'd say maybe 200 gold pieces.
Seems a paltry sum for the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
It seems a paltry sum for the Queen.
I mean, there's something.
Sure.
Say potentially up to 500. I'm not entirely sure. It depends on, I suppose, the apothecary that you would buy these.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you ever needed to reach a very high place, you could use that. I don't know why you did it.
We probably won't need help with that anymore.
That's him.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were like petting the carpet. I thought you were like, ha ha.
That was what I had to show you. I hope you like it.
That's amazing.
I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
He pauses for a moment. It's like, everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you for the carpet.
No problem.
Can it still hug people?
Two bros.
But just not as violently?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it can just fly and hover and be a carpet.
Okay. I would actually like to change its command word.
What are you going to change it
Levitors.
to? Interesting.
I already forgot it.
I like it.
Perfect.
Levitors.
Yes.
I like it. I like it a lot.
How do I name things in here?
So is there anything else that I can help you all out with?
Where's the best place to stay in town?
I've heard good things about the Gilson Loft.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, could I get your, before we mentioned you had a book of teleportation circles. I was wondering if I could take a gander.
Oh yeah. So do you have a book for yours as well?
I do not. Do you?
Because if you can leave something with me, I can just scribble them for you.
Oh, actually, I do have something you could write with. Say as I pull out. Actually, no, yeah, I do have a book. When I already put the first teleportation sigil in.
Fair.
So.
Yeah, I'll put in as many as I have.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Question.
Please.
Is there not a sigil that's closer in the town? The one you sent us to a castle a little bit outside of town. Or is that just the one you knew off of memory?
This is the one I know of memory.
Other than that castle being quite old and obviously having a sigil, is there any importance to that place?
I think it was.
We were in a rush, so we didn't really look around.
I think it had some kind of importance from a war or something a long time ago.
Okay, but nothing currently.
I'm not really a. History isn't really my subject.
Part of me, after we left the place, thought that, oh, maybe Trixon sent us to this place a little outside of town for a specific reason.
Oh, no, it was just because
Okay.
I knew that teleportation sigil. I'd seen it before, and
Gotcha.
every time I come upon one, I jot it down.
Okay, that makes me feel better. I felt bad, like you put something there and we missed it because we did not look around. We just kind of went straight to town.
No, if I ever needed something, I would make it very obvious.
Noted.
I'm not good with like riddles or clues or anything either.
Well, if you ever want help, I'm decent with them.
I might take you up on that. They just kind of
It
go
can be
over
used.
my head.
It can help when you're trying to sell items because you can write out like nice description and people are like, oh, it sounds even better than how amazing the amazing thing you made is. Or it just makes it sound as amazing as what you actually made.
Thank you, Trixon. We'll be headed to the Gilson Loft now.
That was rude. We were talking.
You were talking.
Princess.
He was listening.
He was talking back.
Ooh, y'all got some talking to do.
But she
Enjoy.
is correct. Till next time.
Cool. And at this point, you can see that. You can see that Karina comes from like the closet where she's doing inventory, and she kind of just looks over, seems very happy to see you all, and she kind of looks at you and instantly looks a little worried.
Ooh, buddy.
And it's like, Vyrian,
Mm-hmm.
is everything okay?
Yeah, why does everyone keep asking me that?
Because I know you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Well, as soon as I find out if you're okay.
I'm okay.
He did just get very drunk.
He's probably still drunk.
You have something on your mind?
Always.
Can we talk about it? Private?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I technically have something on my mind, but it's not anything bad.
All right. You just have that look on your face. I've never been wrong. I mean, except that one time.
The one time you got...
No. The one time that I was wrong about the look on your face. It was just because you had some really bad tuna. It wasn't because you had something on your mind.
Well, I don't eat tuna anymore.
I know. You sweared it off after that day. But other than that one time, every time I feel something, it's that sibling bond, you know? I read about it.
You're related.
Yeah.
Do they not look similar?
I mean, they're both dragonborn, but
No, she's a
No,
dwarf.
she's not.
She's a-
She is
Oh, she's
not
a dwarf.
dragon.
They definitely don't.
Lit was being snide as fuck.
Yeah, that's
They
my older brother.
Oh, that's right. She's.
Yeah.
You read about a sibling bond?
Yeah, something about how like the interesting qualities that siblings share that go beyond just like looks and personality things.
What's it like to be a sibling?
It's interesting. It's like automatically having a friend. You know?
Like a freebie.
A freebie. You don't have to work for it. And then they're always there because they kind of have to be.
You don't have to work
Because
for your friends?
we're related.
Do you just get one?
You just get a friend.
Do you just get a sibling? Like, can I go?
I suppose
Buy
if
one?
you're I don't know about buy, but I suppose if your parents were interested in
Sumiko, you've
creating
never
another
known
one.
people who had siblings before?
Is she still drunk?
Sorry.
Sumiko doesn't have any siblings, so.
She'll know how siblings happen.
There were other people in your village that had siblings.
Or like in the monastery. Like maybe they didn't have sex, but they had families.
But hey, whether she noticed that or put two and two
Fair
together
enough.
is a different
Fair
thing. Like
enough.
you guys look similar.
Very studious.
My
Coincidence.
intelligence is not that high, by the way.
Anyways, so I just know I've been reading, and that's all.
And the book helps you know what I'm feeling.
No, I knew that before. The book just gives more interesting facts. Like, did you know that there was a study where like twins, one of them was like having some kind of emotional duress or something, and the other one could like feel it, and they weren't in the same room or anything.
I get super. Okay, never mind. Nothing.
And then like the second one would like knowing in the pit of their stomach or something, my twin is in trouble or whatever. They would go and then find out that their twin was like going through something.
Well, we're not twins.
We're not, but it's a sibling book. It's just interesting, okay?
It's just fun facts. You write them down in your fun fact journal. Give her a break. She's just trying to communicate with you. It's been a while.
Exactly.
Luke,
Give me
Give
a
her a
break.
hug.
I think you're the only
Give me a
one
hug.
who has a fun
Okay.
fact journal.
Come over, get on my
What
knees
the
and give her a
heck
hug.
is Sumiko writing down every 5 seconds?
You go and give her a hug.
5.
The dwarf.
Whatever.
I'm gonna say, I'm okay, I promise.
I feel like I rarely write stuff down in front of people.
I'd like you to make a check. You tell me what check you need to make.
I guess it's deception.
Okay.
That'll be a 1 total.
It's that
Oh,
sibling
no.
bond.
Oh,
Not
no.
natural.
No, not now.
Not a crit fail.
It's a 2 minus 1.
She kind of like
Oh, no.
extends out of the hug. Her hands still on your back, so that you can't really like leave. And she looks at you. She puts a hand on your face. You're lying to me, and that's okay. When you're ready, I'll be here to talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not entirely okay. There's my feelings a little bit, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay.
Look, I've experienced recently a great deal of what evil can do to this world. And even good people acting on the behest of evil beings. That's all. Somebody has to do something about it.
You're talking to someone who was forced to kill people while watching it and not being able to do anything about it, and then being killed myself by a sadistic bastard who wanted to eat me. I try not to think about that. Anyways, I say all that to say I know. I know of things. So.
Well, that's what I'm feeling. And that's the truth.
Okay. If you want to talk about it in depth, I'm pretty good at advice. I give Trixon advice all the time.
Trixon doesn't need advice.
He doesn't.
Sure he doesn't.
But I'm sure your advice is good anyway.
Exactly.
I mean,
He doesn't always take my advice, but I give it. Things like, maybe we should put these items with these items, so that they're categorically the same, so that people aren't just, going around the whole shop looking for things and, never knowing what they're going to see.
but that's part of the surprise. No?
But if they come in looking for wands, there's the wand section. He started to do that with that part of the shop over there, and you can see how, just look at it.
I see.
Isn't
It's the
it?
first thing I noticed when I came in.
Isn't it efficient?
Yes. You'll be ready to run your own magic shop soon.
That'd be nice.
You can Tricks and Fixin's part 2. Like a sister shop.
Karina's Collections.
Ooh,
That'd be
that's a
interesting.
better name.
Huh.
I like that a lot.
Takes out a notepad. Karina's Collections. And Trixon kind of looks over. I've gotten used to you at this point. You can't leave. You have to stay and help me do this. So we can name that section you did over there the efficient section. We can name that Karina's Collections. Alright, so what are y'all doing? Leaving and going to the hotel?
Do we want to hit the bank first and see what the queen actually gave us?
Sure.
Do you want to put on a play?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I think
We
we're
won't be here
too
tomorrow.
tipsy for that.
What?
Bank. Hotel.
Bank. Hotel.
Bank hotel. So,
Okay, then for the sake of pacing, you hit the bank, and there is, let's see how much is in this bank for you guys.
5 million.
1 Jordan.
1 Jordan.
Roughly 5 million.
5 million platinum.
Give or take.
There is,
We did save the world.
Continent.
World.
I have the total amount, but I'm trying to break it down to platinum.
Huh?
Divided by 10.
I don't know why my huh? Well, yeah, but it's not all platinum either.
Oh, okay.
I hate that she does that.
Does what?
Gives the brand very random amounts.
She could just get it straight in platinum.
It's probably whatever's liquid at the time.
It's 12,000 platinum. So about 120,000 gold.
To you all.
There's also one jade colored coin.
Do we know what it
Do we know
is?
what it is? Have we heard legends of it?
Make a history check. You gotta
Everybody?
have everyone make a history check.
That was not delicious.
Bad.
I've never seen this before.
You should have rolled the big dice.
I should have rolled the big dice. Oh well.
18.
11.
5.
Also 18.
Crit fail.
Oh god,
4.
you do know nothing. You know so
She
much.
is a dumb bitch.
You
And I
feel,
love
you
her.
feel sad at how little you know about this.
I'm just not even paying attention at this point. Glaze the
So
fuck over.
Butterfly.
these jade coins actually stem from Arenthia,
Not Flirtania.
the foot of Scorias.
Ooh.
There is a couple of small caverns that people kind of mine jade out of. And over time, as there was like a crazy jade rush a couple of hundred years ago, these mines were kind of cleared out, and a lot of the jade was either formed into ingots or coins. And the coins appear as they are. I would say that whoever rolled the 18s would be able to know that historic fact. And they are like very far and few between. Like even people in nobility rarely ever see one of these. There's it was just not a lot.
That's interesting.
How much are they worth? Not that I would know, but for their benefit.
A lot more than a platinum would.
Have you seen one before?
I haven't seen one. I've read about it. It's enough to maybe start a town. Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Do you all have had the Shadows ever made a bank? Like a bank account?
Yes.
Mhm.
We have a bank account.
Do you though?
Yes.
Do you though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Since you're taking about the one you had before, Rice would close the shit out of that.
Oh,
When did he close it?
what?
When he left,
Did he give us the money from it? Did he keep it?
he checked it and realized there was 5,000 gold missing and just took the 1,000 gold left.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So,
while we're at the bank, I guess we could open another.
I mean, you can check. You can check and see if your bank cards work.
I mean,
Or we
she
could
said
just
this
hang
was
on
the Shadows Fund.
Shadows
that we
Fund,
could
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
just stay
so
there.
that's true.
Yeah, so you can just leave it in there.
How much do we want to take out then?
If we're staying at the loft, you might. If you don't have enough, if you don't have money, you should probably take some.
I just lost 200 gold.
It sucks.
That was a lot.
Will you willingly bet it yourself? That's what happens with money.
So we have 12,000 platinum in this account.
I'm making a
Pull
group
out
thingy.
100 plat for everyone right now.
I don't need it.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. At this point, the
What was it? It was 1,200 baht?
12,000 in the account, and I'm
Ooh, we're
pulling
taking
out.
out 100.
I'm pulling out 600.
I'm pulling out 600
100
gold.
plat for everyone.
Oh no, I
What?
it seems like it should only be 500
Why?
because it's your money.
It's our reward for what we did.
You did a lot more than I did. I came in last minute. This is fine.
This is being split 6 ways, so I can pull out some of it for you now, or we can hold it for you in the bank.
I'm not going to do anything with it.
Okay.
You could get a haircut.
You can pay Lou back.
At this point, the teller kind of comes to where this back room is, and as they walk into the back, like, hey, anything I can help you guys out with? Just making sure that you are good, everything's solid.
Was it the same teller we dealt with to see the funds?
I'm pretty sure
Sorry?
he's fired.
This
Long
isn't
ago.
the same
This
thing.
is a
Same
different
place.
this is a different bank.
Different
Entirely.
city.
I don't think we just mosey on in with Samiko and be like, hey.
Yeah, it's a different.
Different town. Yeah.
We're fine. Can we get identification for the 6 of us in case we need to pull? Any one of us needs to pull money out.
Sure.
from this account. Thank you.
I actually figured you'd ask that. Here's some cards.
Oh, delicious.
Neat.
Yes, this is the S&B, Stonehaven National Bank, and I think, we have a bank in every primary city. We even have some banks in Arenthia as well. So your money's safe here. And if anything horrible happens to where you have your main money stored, we will replace up to 100,000 gold, I think. Yeah, 100,000 gold.
Okay.
But we haven't had any kind of horrible thing like that happen in a kind of steps outside of the room. 22 months, 14 days.
Since our last incident.
Yeah.
That was
Should
different.
we take out more money?
No,
No, this will be fine.
this is plenty.
What if something happens tomorrow?
Then we
Then
will
it
come back
happens.
to the bank and get more.
We won't get it all back.
And?
So are you guys good?
We're good.
Yes, thank you.
He kind of starts to leave. Is that what I think it is? Is that a Jordan? He kind of runs over. Is it okay if I pick this up?
No, don't touch my
don't touch
Jordan.
it.
Can you just like rotate it in front of me? I've never seen one of these in person.
Who gave it to us?
The queen.
The queen.
It's the gold. It's the green
Yeah, but it came from the bank.
Oh yeah.
What teller
Well,
gave it?
they have like a
Separate
safe
treasury.
deposit,
Oh, okay.
basically.
Okay.
So they came in, got the key to their safe deposit, put all of it in.
Okay.
So the teller has never seen any of this.
Okay. Makes sense.
Can you just like rotate it?
I'll pick it up.
Wow. That jade.
How much is it worth?
It should be worth. Well, normally,
Guesstimate.
if it wasn't incredibly rare and they had jade mines still around, it would be worth 10 times a platinum. But given that it's so rare, you could probably sell that to someone who's like really into money, I guess, or wants like a collector's item. You probably sell that for a pretty penny. Like I said, it's my first time seeing one, and I work at a bank.
Interesting.
Oh,
Anyways,
I've only ever heard of a Jordan.
enjoy your Jordan.
I had no idea what they even looked like.
And he walks away.
There you go.
I want to caress the Jordan.
It's a jade coin in your hand, and it just feels right.
Yeah.
It just feels right. There's something
I
about
thought it might.
there's something about touching a Jordan that just makes you happy. You can't have any worries while touching a Jordan, and you're like, wow, this is money. This is currency.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is moolah.
Money.
And now
Right.
now you can say that you have a Jordan.
Cool.
Dope.
You guys came up with this, not me.
This is years in the making.
Ooh, Jordan.
Finally, the Jordan currency appears.
That's where we're gonna end game tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, for our viewers, a while ago, like a long while ago, before we were
first
streaming,
game or
Like a
something.
year,
before we
It's like
were
day
streaming,
one.
they're like, okay, how much is a
What's the
copper?
currency
How much is
here?
silver? Okay, silver, copper. There's like gold. There's platinum. Is there anything above platinum? I was like, not
We don't talk about electric.
not really. Yeah, we don't recognize electrum.
No.
here. It's like not really. No. And they're like, well, what about? I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be something like above it. What is? It's gonna be called like a Jordan or something. And I was like, nah. Until one fateful day,
Bum, 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 bum.
The fulfillment of a prophecy.
the Jordan has come back to current times.
Please tell me there's like a devilishly handsome face carved on the outside of the jade coin.
No,
Just
different.
may,
It's
Rugged
different
features.
animals.
it just may or may not look
Long
like you.
flowing locks.
Stop it. Different animals. I'm uncomfortable.
This one seems to be a rabbit
Oh.
on the front, and on the back, you can just see that there is what looks like a year. It's kind of scratched out, and
Good year.
that's about it. But the back of the coin kind of looks similar to the backs of the other coins. It's kind of like a flat base. Yeah, good sesh. And D&DJ says Jordan on the super deep meta tip and touches the Jordan.
Thank you for the 200 bits.
Yeah, we didn't let Jordan touch the Jordan. Yet.
We'll add that to our donation page. Touch the Jordan.
Touch the
Touch
Touch the
Jordan.
Jordan.
I'll fly to wherever you are. And you can just hey, if the donation's high enough, and I can pay for better stream equipment, keep upgrading. Hey,
You can touch Jordan all you want.
you can touch the Jordan. Maybe not all you want. Well, it depends on the price. Whatever.
It really depends on the
It
donation amount.
really depends on the price.
You should stop this.
All right, let's carry on before
Okay,
we
so
cannot afford.
Yeah.
let's see things that you should do / look out for. Should do. Make sure that you're watching our social media so that you can know of all things Chaos Conductors. Join our Discord, which is you can just type in chaosconductors.com and it's going to be on that. It's going to say Air D&D Lounge, and that's our Discord. Beyond that, we will have another Air D&D episode on Thursday, which is our podcast. About D&D tips and tricks and just overall D&D discussions. And it's the best thing ever, so check it out. And beyond that,
Follow, subscribe.
subscribe.
We love you.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for listening, and enjoy your Sunday.
Yes.
What's left of it?
Enjoy your Sunday, or what's left of it. Have a great day.